Words are hard. They're not hard, but I guess I'm not offline. I'm online. I just started the stream, fool. What's wrong with you? I'm gonna re-up the page because I don't know. Starting now. What the hell? Why can't words are hard? They're not hard, but that's how we do it. Oh, the camera's a little low, but that's okay. I can't hear. Hold on a second. Okay, what words are hard? Oh, they're not hard. Boy, it's crunchy. I don't care if it's crunchy though. It's work. It's worky. It's care if it's crunchy though. It's work. It's there worky. We go. It's okay. Now is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Is it Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Is it gonna go? Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Is it gonna win some minute? I gotta change the title. That's what I'm gonna do. As soon as I do this. Oops. Why is it showing that? Like that. Back a little bit. Save. Save. And go back. There we go. It's not working. I don't know what's going on. You know what? I'm just gonna know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when you. Oh, this one's working. Oh, you got them. Know when to fold them. Know when it works. Good. Know when to hide. You got to count your amiibos when you're sitting at the GameStop, 'cause you want to get the right one. You don't want to get no doubles. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your amiibos when you're sitting at the GameStop. Something on the turntable, the deal is done. Then you go back and sell your amiibo, and they give you like 50 cents. And you're like, wait a second, it's worth more than that. And you say, too bad, so sorry, they say. And then you be like, oh, snap, that's messed up. And I want my money. You better give me more money. And then I put the temple down. Oh, so bad. My brain hurts a lot right now. I don't know if you know. But you know what I know? What I know. Money and then I put the temple down. Only took 1,000 years for that to come up, but that's okay. I probably needed to restart my computer. It's been on for 6 hours, 7 hours, a long time. It's been on a long time for a long time. Does that make sense? It's been on for a long time. I was in a recording session with Rocco and Tony for 7 hours. That's what happened. What happened was that's what happened. Okay. Can I put this on top? Can I put chat above here? Can I put it? Oh, I just did it. Okay, cool. That's what I wanted. Yeah. Good job, me. All right, good. And the audio was good, I believe. I think it was good, right? That's what I wanted. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it works. Okay, cool. Let's see about this, about that. Oh, so bad. My brain hurts. That's good too. Okay, that's cool. I'll leave it. Actually, I'll pause it because I don't want to. And I'll pause this one too because it sounds good. Pause it right there. Move that up there somewhere. How small can I get it? Ooh, that's good. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. That's good. Okay, good. Good, man. That's good. All right, I can get all these mother flowers up on the screen. I do need a 4K screen so I can just... But, you know, I ain't balling like that, yo. I ain't balling like that, yo. Oh, I needed to change the title in the restream. That's what I wanted to do. Oh, that's butt. But this is episode 59. Okay, I did that wrong. It's not even supposed to go there. Not even supposed to be here. Redmond. Deleted. Okay. Okay. Start streaming at startup. No, don't want to do that. I'm gonna start playing. I'm gonna start streaming now. Where did it say? Did it show? It's not streaming. It's not. Okay, here we go. Oh, there it is. Let's see if all games did it though. You got to know when to fold. Know when. I gotta restart the page though. Yes, I want to leave. I know you want to leave. I know you want to leave. I know you want to leave. Don't you love it when that tank tong tank tong tank? Oh yeah, that's right. Ooh, that's I forgot. I have to let it play and just mute it because if you pause the stream, it pauses the stream. It doesn't just turn it off. So there it is. Oh, when I gotta restart the page though. Good. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Even though the title isn't right, but that's okay. I'm fine with it. No, I'm not. I'm gonna restart it. I want to see R9 cast live. Darn garbit it. No, still whatever that punk finale top of the gobble. I don't know how to change that. You know what I'm saying? It's been whatever. All I know. That's all I know. Authenticate to services. Do I need to do that? Is that something I need? I don't know. I'm tired. I'm really tired. I'm really tired, guys. I don't know, guys. I'm really tired. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's been a long day, and I can't handle this anymore. Dude, if somebody talked like that in my face at me, I would be so upset. I'd be like, "What is wrong with you?" I'd be like, "What the hell is wrong with you? Why you talk like that, girl?" Doesn't that sound like a girl? I mean, if it's a dude that's talking like that, smack, smack. I wouldn't smack a dude. I'd punch him in the shoulder, be like, "Hey, I can't handle this right now. Oh my god!" You know when you do that, I feel better. It's like pressing on some nerves and relieving pain. It's like internal acupuncture, internal self acupuncture artist. That's me. I got 1 minute, then I'm gonna do la 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 blah blah blah, all that stuff. Oh, it's time. It's time. Oh, and thank you, Romero, for. That's not this show. 3, 2, 1. Comment to no, that's not the show. What show is this again? What show is this again? Na, 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 na. Oh, I need to play the thing so I can see the thing. Oh no, I don't need to play the thing so I can see the thing. What show is this again? Na, 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 na. Can you feel it? Can you yo, I'm a, it's like I'm a, this is my, can you, I'm just gonna, I'm a, everybody wanna, everybody look kinda fly, but I'ma just do this like that. Everybody look kinda, why do I be like whippy wab? I'm just making up words now. Every time, every day, every loud, I'm a nip, I'm a sound, I'm a sip, I'm a sound. That's right, I'ma do everyone I'm on the flow. Everybody time wanna go. I'm just gonna be flow. I'm just gonna be yo. I'm just gonna be what? I'm just gonna be huh? I'm just yep. I'm just gonna do this and that, and every time what you see is like I'm on the flip on no flap, I'm on no dippity dop, I'm on no crop, I'm on no slippity slow, I'm on no jibbity joe. I'm just gonna go, I'm gonna flow. It's so flow for fly flow, so flow. What? How many so him and ho. When I'm on rip, everybody wanna try, but they can't sip. I'm too strong for them. I will make them choke and stuff, throw up, regurgitate, cause they be hating on me. Why I try, I do not know. Everybody wanna just rock with the SG, cause they know I got that flow. Yes, one, the rest one. Everybody wanna just press on. That's one, the best one. Everybody wanna just press on down. That's one, the west bone. Seminum bone, west bone, everybody won't jump in no more, yo. What up, y'all? It's the R9 Cast, the official blind of this show. Hold up, I'm messing up. Hold up, hold up, yo. How you feeling? Ha, yo. How you feeling? Ha, yo. How you feeling? Ha, yo. How you feeling? What up, y'all? It's the R9 Cast, the official blind edition Conco Christian Super Dope Show for Reservoir9.com, representing allgames.com. I am Stephen D. Gibson, aka Esgee, aka Electron Bandit, aka the dude that's tired and stuff. Alright, so stop it. I gotta write a song to that. That's an old ass beat too. I gotta write a song to that because it's kinda dope. It's kinda tight. Oh yeah, I read about that title about the Jacksonville blah blah blah. I read about that. Was it EA Sports? Oh yeah, because it's a Madden. It's a Madden competition. Yeah, it was a video game. It was a Madden. First of all, go to allgames.com/live. If you want to listen to all the dope shows on allgames.com when they play, or just dope video game music I would say on a loop, but I don't know where the loop begins and ends because there's like 1,000 million days of songs on there. It's radio. It's video game radio if you want to put it that way. Yeah, there's mad shows. My brain hurts because it does. And that's a whole nother story I'll get into in a few seconds. But yeah, allgames.com/live. You want to go Discord? We have a Discord, and it's right on the allgames.com/live page. You go there, you click on the Discord, bliggity blag, you blig blang in there. You're in there, mian. You're in there, mian. Okay, before you say that I'm racist or something, my grandfather was from Cat Island. So don't play yourself. Although I don't know exactly where Cat Island is. I know it's in the Caribbean. Wow. Okay, I'm right now. You know what I'm gonna do right now? I'm gonna go and I'm gonna look it up. Let's look it up. Let's look it up to where Google Maps. We gonna find Cat Island real quick. Is it a K or a C? Cat. It is land. Oh, it's a K. It's a C. Bahamas. The Bahamas. Okay, that's Cat Island. Where is it? It's next to. It's in the Bahamas. I am not a smart person. I am not. I want satellite though. No, not. Okay, there's Nassau. Why can't I? Oh, okay. Okay, there's the Bahamas. Okay, Freeport. There's Freeport. Okay. Cat Island is way over there. Wow, there's like Turks and Caicos. Okay, all right, okay, all right. I like the satellite. I like to look at the ocean. You know what I mean? Oh, that's hard to look at. It's like it's not hard to look at, but it's cool. You get to see like you get to see where the freaking asteroid hit down and destroyed all the dinosaurs, which was right. Wait, was it here? I think it was right here, right? Right near the Cayman. Okay, let me zoom out a little bit more. It was right here. I think that's where the asteroid hit. Right, boom, right in the Cayman Islands. Boom, right next to Jamaica, like between Jamaica and Haisha. So anyway, Grandpapa was from the Cat Islands. Was from Cat Island. My gosh, I'm an idiot. Great. What does that say? Great Lake. Okay. I don't see any civilization on here. Okay, I see an airport. Where's the town at? Freetown Settlement? Dude, really? They got like 4 houses? Dude, where's the city? Is there a city? There's a church. This is like a neighborhood. This is how small this island is. Okay, I'm joking. I'm not for real. Okay, I see some more stuff here. Favors Service Center. I don't know what that is. Okay, there's the houses. I see some houses. I don't know what that is. Okay. Oh, let me change the view for you guys so you can see it better. There's better. There's a better view. Yeah. I don't care if you. This is all my little jib jobs. So what else is on Cat Island though? There's trees. See some trees. Where's the actual Alligator Beach? Okay, Pigeon Cay Beach, Author's Town. There's got to be people in the town. Okay, so I see another airport. That's a small ass town. Come on, son. Really? Where's his house? That's what I want to know. I gotta ask my pops. Be like, yo, I know he's from Canada, but where was his where did he live? Where was his house? Because you could literally walk. You could walk to. There's really nothing. There's barely. There's like 50 buildings on this island. This is a small island, man. You could probably drive this thing in like a half an hour, if that. Let's see what else is there over here. I'm looking into my heritage. Be quiet. There's no big cities here. It's just all smallies. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, there's another. How did so many airports? I know they're small. This is all resorts, I guess, right? So Point House, Nest Resort. Look at the trees. That's pretty. That's whatchamacallit, a bay, a dock, a port, something for yachts, because the big boats can't fit in there, I don't think. Wait, let me see. Is there... No, those are kind of small boats. I mean, it's not the smallest boat, but I don't think a big cruise ship could fit in there. I would think not. I guess they don't really have anything here. Oh, look at that pool. Wow, what is that? That's fancy right there. That's like a neighborhood, son. That's like, yo, they had a big pool. That must be like a resort or something. That must be part of this resort over here, right? Or maybe not. I don't know. So is this like the main town over here? All this. Do they have actual roads? That's not a dirt road, is it? Oh man. Okay, well, Grandpapa, that's what I call you, Grandpapa. Rest in peace, I guess. He had died before I was even born, so it's not like I missed him by that much or anything. I don't know. Let's do regular map view, see if there's actually stuff on there on the map. There's nothing. It's nothing there. There's nothing. It's nothing. Look at it. That's the road. Is that literally the road? Is that the road? One road that goes and it goes. It's not the only road, but I'm just saying. There's like one line going on. Okay, I'm done. Let's get out of here. So yeah, that was fun. What's up, Kaiju doing chat? What's up, Tight Claw in chat? Hello. Pace, I know you're in there. Pace says, "Oh yeah, the Sony hate cam is on. Not yay. More like nay. Boo. I'd buy this." Oh, he's talking about a Mac Pro. Mac. Why would you buy a Mac? Macs are whack. Macs are whack. They've always been whack. Because what Macs are computers. They're PCs with a different OS. And they are priced way over what they are actually. That's the main problem with Macs. If Macs were priced competitively with everything else, I would not have a problem with Macs. I'd be like, sure. If that's your flavor, go ahead, get you some mint chocolate chip. Or French, whatever the equivalent of Mac is to ice cream flavors. I don't know. Do that. But, dude, I watch so many like YouTube and like Bitwit. I think Bitwit. Yeah, he's one of the dudes I watch, and he's like a PC dude. He had a sponsored video from I forgot who it was. It's a PC perfo manufacturer. But anyway, they make keyboards and stuff and mice. And then so he went in there, and he it was Best Buy. He went into Best Buy and hooked up his little computer, and he was playing Doom on it. I was like, okay, this is all right. I mean, he got permission obviously, but it's pretty entertaining. I like him because he's cool. He's cool. Asian. I guess he's Asian, or maybe he's I don't know what he is. He has Asian heritage, maybe Hawaiian or something. I'm not sure. Doesn't matter. Maybe he's from Cat Island. Maybe he's my cousin. No. But no. A place says yes, they're overpriced as F, and the keyboards are crap as of late, but they're sexy as hell. And those effing specs, those specs are insane. It is 7K though. Oh my god, you could build an equivalent. Yes, it's not thin and sexy, but power-wise, you can build the equivalent PC because you can't build a laptop. For a quarter. What's a quarter of $7 grand? Is it 1,500? No, not quite. It's like 17 something, whatever. 1750, whatever. Doesn't matter. 1733. You could buy a PC. You could build a PC with those specs. That'll be better. And the thing about laptops, I mean, they're convenient. You pick it up, you go, sure. But if you're gonna do heavy rendering of like CG, let's just say that don't do it on a laptop. It's not gonna, no. You can't do it on a laptop. Certain things you can't do on a laptop. You could edit videos, but still better on a desktop because you're just gonna have more power, more cooling, more speed. The thing about laptops is the more powerful they get, the bigger they have to get because the heat. It's all about heat exchange, efficiency, and all that good stuff. Y'all guys know that, but I'm just saying, So unless you want a big old 20-inch laptop with a fan, like what's that on? And I'm just doing some 8K video rendering on my laptop, boy. Yeah. It's kind of loud. No, it's good. Just put on your Apple iPod. Put on your Apple iPod noise canceling earbud. Oops, eeps, doops. Wireless. YouTube. Wow. Yeah, do that. Spend, what are they, $50 for headphones? I don't even know. I give up. I give up on Apple fanboys because they're worse than Sony fanboys. And the funny thing is Sony tries so hard to be like an Apple, not Apple per se, but an Apple, a premier product brand, right? I don't know when they're going to realize that that's not where the money is. I mean, Apple's doing it, $1 trillion company and all that stuff. But, if you look at the product compared to, okay, it's not as much. The reason why they're $1 trillion company is because they charge so much for their phones and everybody wants them. And that's part of the cult of Apple. They've gained the cult. They have the following, so all they have to do is keep making phones, basically. They just have to keep feeding them what they want. Or they need to keep feeding them the quote-unquote better phone. So it's like, oh, yeah. At a premium price. Because, why? Because, it's OS X, so it's easy. You don't have to worry about viruses. Of course, that's false. It's false in that an Apple computer can get viruses because it's a freaking computer. The reason why they don't usually get computers is because more people have PCs. There are more PCs out there, Windows PCs out there, than Apples. There's more, period. And that's why the hackers and all, they go for that because it's the volume. It's more people have regular old PCs. And that's why it is. Not because, Apple's impervious to malware. It's not the case. It's a computer with a different OS. So if people tried, they could easily hack into that stuff and get it. Nothing is invulnerable when it comes to that. But why am I hate that. Like I open up I open up whatchamacallit and It's got my cursor blinking. I'm like, that's not what okay. But like I said, Sony's trying to push the premium product thing on everybody, and this generation, it's not about the premium product. It's not about, like, as far as consoles go, it's not about the premium product. It's about the cheaper, better product. But they still haven't really got that message, because they like, oh, we're winning. We don't know why. They literally said this generation, we don't know why we're winning, but we are, so yay. And they're just going with it. So the real question is, will they be able to replicate what they did with the PS4 with the PS5? That's the question. Can they make it cheaper and more and the most powerful? I don't think so, but we'll see. You know, it's up in the air. Nobody knows. So, but as far as the TVs, you know, they're still at a premium. I mean, some TVs are cheaper, but it's like, oh, it's the last old model, new model's coming out, so this one's discounted basically. I saw one that was pretty cheap. I was like, oh, that's all right. That's a pretty good price right there. And Sony makes pretty good TVs, so. But everybody's jumping on the OLED bandwagon, so I'm like, okay, yeah, I see. You know, so these are like LEDs and, you know, crappies. So they're getting rid of those, and they're at a lower price. They still have premium prices on their TVs. A little better, but still premium. Excuse me. They just put out that stupid dog in the U.S. What's it called? I don't remember. Ruffio. I don't care what the stupid dog's name. They put the dog out, right? And you know how much the little stupid robot dog costs? Y'all want to know how much it costs? Costs too much. This is why it costs too much. I'm going to tell you how much it costs. But first, I'm going to tell you a better product that costs 1/10 of the price. There is a product, I can't remember what it's called. It's a little robot with the eyes, and he's got little claws, and he comes and he talks to you, and he's a little desktop. It's so cool. It looks cool, emotional, and everything, right? I forgot what it was called, but they just came out with a new version, and it's $250, I think. And I'm like, and at first I saw that, I was like, man, that's kind of expensive. Then Sony comes out with this stupid ass dog, $2,700. Come on, son. Okay, I'll say this: there's a market for that, for rich billionaire people who don't know when to say when. That little stupid dog robot is not worth it, and there's a reason why. Because I'm gonna say this: there's a video out there on the YouTubes where this person had the stupid little dog robot that Sony made because it's stupid, and they had it there in the living room, and it was doing whatever, and they had a dog and a cat in the shot, and I'm like, okay, first of all, you have a real dog, so you know this person's got money. They got super uber money, because if you have a regular dog that is actually better than the stupid Sony robot dog, I'm gonna tell you why the stupid robot Sony dog is dumb and stupider than an actual dog. The only good thing about the stupid Sony robot dog is that it has two cameras, but one camera you could actually see like through your phone. So that's probably the only best thing about the stupid robot dog. You can like set it up in your house. It only lasts for like 2 hours, so it has like 2-hour battery. But if you set up the docking station, I guess, near a door, the front door or something, and maybe the camera's still enabled when he's docked, maybe, so it could be like a little lookout camera. That's okay. That's cool. Not for $2,700, but that's ridiculous. This other robot, this the tank tread robot, $250 something, $250. It has a camera, but it's not. I mean, it does pretty much the same thing that the stupid Sony robot dog does. But it's cuter. It's better. It's not as clunky. It's cooler. And be real, it's cooler. So I'm like, Sony, I mean, I get trying to be innovative, but they have had this dog out in the wild for like 20 years already. How long has it been? Too long. And they changed like the head on it or something. It looks actually like a dog now instead of a freaking zombie, like a freaking Cylon. A Cylon dog. So I mean, I'm like, why? And then you got there's a gold-plated Walkman MP3 player that's like whatever, $2,000. I'm like, come on. And then they had that light for $800. Dude, I understand trying to cater to the rich and famous, but no. Unless it says Bentley or Tesla on it. Sony, you lost. I mean, you basically lost because Tesla took your lunch. Tesla took your lunch because Tesla is now the name brand for the big. Like I've seen one Model X every day. I see it every day because one of my clients has one. I'm like, whoa, that's a nice. And I see the wings up. I'm like, oh, that's gotta fly. That's an $88,000 car. But there's more expensive cars that I've seen every day, on my route and stuff. But you can get, like, Tesla can make a TV. Be like, yeah, it's the new Tesla TV. It's got robot. It's an artificial intelligent robot. It'll say hello. It'll turn on when you walk in the room. It'll do all these things, and you could watch the launch of the rocket ships. It just automatically turns on, and then it automates your walls and your lights. And this TV is great. And it could be $5,000, and people will buy it because it has Tesla. It has the name Tesla on it. Sony is losing that premium name, the premium recognition, because they're swimming in a market of companies that are making the same quality with a cheaper price. So that means that your offerings to the market are not premium. Just because the price is premium doesn't mean the actual device is premium. And that's the problem. Sony is like shoving out regular okie doke TVs, for instance, and calling them premium when they're not. If they make up some new QLED, technology that's better than QLED, the SLED, the Sony LED, and it's way better, then you can say, yeah, this is new technology. Yeah, it's better. And they tried it with the 3D. It's like, oh, you got 3D TV now. Charge them more. And then people are like, yeah, this is stupid. This is almost as stupid as your stupid robot dogs. Abio, whatever it's called, Stupio. Look at face. Esgee, look who's on my TV. I'm on your TV, man. That's cool. It's like Inception up in here. That's a nice TV. What kind of TV is that? What size is that? That's dope. I like that. You got a very, very thin bezel. I like that. I like a thin bezel on a TV. But I'm not hating on PlayStation. I'm just hating on some of Sony's things because I'm like, why? But I'll stop because I don't really have a lot to talk about that anyway. R.I.P. John McCain. I know it happened yesterday, but I'm on now, so I'll say it. R.I.P. John McCain, and Trump is an idiot. Just say that. Because I have not heard a statement from the President of the United States saying, oh, he was a great senator and yada, yada, yada. That's what presidents do. I mean, I don't know. I don't have his Twitter on lock. I'm not subscribed. I'm not following Donald Trump, whatever his Twitter handle is. I'm not following that fool because he's a fool. I mean, he's more of a fool than, like, Pace. But fool, like, when I call Pace a fool, but that's like a brotherly, joking fool, not really serious fool. Kaiju the same way, not a real fool. But, so Kaiju says, correction, Apple computers get worms. And Microsoft made a reboot hamster, a robot hamster, you'd be all over it. Nah, that's Richard Gere. Nerds will buy for the Tesla name because it's a internet meme. But the average Joe looking for a car won't care. Well, I mean, the Model 3 is priced pretty good. It's $35,000, and the medium car price is in the 30s now. Because, like, if you want a cheap car, you might be able to get one for barely under 20, but with taxes and all that stuff, it's gonna be just over 20. In the mid 20s, that's like, okay, that's better. It's still not the best. You get in the 30s, then you're like, okay, this is an arcade. This is an I car. You know what I mean? Then you get to the 40s and the 50s, and then you're talking about trucks and all that good stuff, the big stuff. 55-inch. Lico? What the hell is that? I never heard of that. Who passed away? Oh, Neil Simon. Yeah. I heard he passed away too. Yeah. 55-inch Lico T. I'm gonna look that up. If you don't mind, I'm gonna look that up there, Mister. Wait, where'd it go? Did it not open a window? What? Oh, here it is. Lico. Let me bring it down here. Is this it? The 55, the L55. Lico. I never heard of Le Echo, not Lico. It's Le Echo. Come on, man. What is that? A French TV? Le Echo. Oh, it's not HDR, is it? Is it HDR? $7.99. It better be HDR for $7.99. Shoot. Let me read. 120. Wait, is it? I don't even know if this is actually your TV. It looks. Is it? It looks similar. I think that is your TV, right? I mean, this is the first one that came up, so I don't know if it is. This one doesn't have HDR. Refresh rate is 60 native, 120 fluid motion, 120 effective. So it's fake 120. Backlit, who cares? Android TV, who cares? Voice. Yeah, it doesn't have HDR. That sucks. For $7.99, they can kiss my grits. They could kiss it and lick it and all that good stuff. Unless I'm missing something. I might be missing something, but I don't see no HDR. They usually be like HDR. That's a cool logo. The L and the E. That's kind of like LG actually. Is that like an offshoot of LG? Come on, son, stop it. But I don't know if that's the one. So 49-inch TCL is $299, and the 55-inch TCL is $379. How much did you pay for your TV? Oh, I got it for $350. Okay. All right. So it's not HDR. Got you. Yeah, it does look like a Chinese TV. But I mean, the thing about like a, I don't want to call it an off-brand. It's just a brand we're not. It has HDR for $350. What's the model number? I gotta find that. I gotta find that TV. What's the model number? I need an HDR TV. Me and Pace, we are TV brothers. We got that TV brother. What's the wait, see more. I'm looking at the product details. Is it the L554U CNN? Is that what it is? They bought Vizio. Shame. I've liked Vizios for cheap TV. TCL seems to be a newer cheap king now. It's probably a cheap version of PZA because there's different types. I know there's different types of oh, here it is. Is this? Oh no, that's Tire Club putting it in there. Oh, you did. Oh, thanks, Space. 55. Yeah, that's different. All right. Let me check this out. Oh, you got from Walmart? Ew, that nasty. I'm just kidding. All right. That's your TV for $9. Shoot. Is that the same? Doesn't have the number. That's the Walmart number. Where's the? Give me the good stuff. Skyworth. What? Oh no. Okay. Compare. I don't want to compare. Man, you better give me. Okay. It's on the side. UHD. I still don't see HDR. What kind of HDR is it? Is it HDR 10, or is it what's the other one? It's HDR 10, right? I don't know. What? Let me know. I'm interested. If you got a 350, shoot. The HDR 10 is the standard because it's software based. The other HDR, which for some reason is skipping my mind, is actual chip. It's Dolby Vision. Is that HDR? That's the one, right? I think it's Dolby Vision. Is the other HDR, which is whatchamacallit. Not sure what the model number is, but look how thin it is. Yeah, that's cool. Let me see. Yeah, that is. All right, wait, I gotta stand up because yeah, it's pretty cool. You can see like the big meaty part. That's where all the circuit boards and stuff are. I think more TVs should do the breakout box, like the whatever that wallpaper thing is, because then you can have a super thin TV. And oops, you have a super thin TV, and then just have the breakout like a cable going to a breakout box. Because most people don't. I mean, some people hang their TVs, but they have them on. They're having them on a stand or in a stand or something. So it's fine to have a cable going out of the back of the TV into another little box where all the circuitry and stuff are. And plus, you can put that next to all the things you're going to plug into it anyway, so you don't have to have all these billions of cables going up to your TV instead of going into a box that's under there. So it's cleaner. So I think that might be a trend. Maybe, I don't know. I still don't. Yeah, here. Okay, so this is it was the one that I was looking at, the L554 UCN. Yeah, I don't see HDR on it. Yeah, let me know what HDR that is though, cause silver doesn't say anything about HDR. Oh, HDR10. There it is. My bad. And you said it too. I had to scroll down. That's dope. I might have to cop it though. Not for 900 and something. Walmart is smoking crack, and it's $7.99 on Amazon. So nah, that must have fell off a truck. That must have. Pace was like driving right back of the truck, like with his girl on the side, like, all right, I tell you when. Then the doors flung open, like, I grabbed the wheel, and he jumped out on the hood, like, and then the TV just fell out, and he's like, Ush, and he caught it. And it's not that heavy because it's a super light little. How much it weighs? Let me see. I'm gonna find out how much it weighs. What's the weight? 63 pounds. Okay, that's a little. That's not light to catch off of a moving truck. Multi-core GPU. For what? Sorry. Well, what's got to be so damn rough? Sound by Harman Harman Kardon had to deal with Microsoft to do Cortana boxes, basically. Yeah, that didn't work out too well. Quad-core CPU, man, that's like a little computer. That's a computer in there. I hate when they do this simulated HDR. Let me open this. I hate when they do this. It's so dumb because that's not how. No, my TV doesn't have all this gray stuff on it because I know how to set up my TV, yo. To get the, and like my TV isn't. Pace says get the TCLs for a cheap budget 4K TV. They're good budget. I want something with HDR though. I already have a Toshiba cheap budget TV that I paid $350 for as well. But I want something bigger and with HDR. So that's my next step into the 4K. You know, because I already have 4K. I don't need another non-HDR 4K set because I'll be upset if Bridget goes, look, I got a deal and it's not HDR. I'm like, smack. I smacked a dog. I wouldn't smack my wife because that's how you get in trouble. That's how you go to jail. And it's not right to smack people in general unless they smack you first. And they're a man. See how this sexism thing? I can't. Like, if a woman smacks you, a strange woman on the street smacks you, you can't be like, what? And smack them back. You can't do that. As a dude, you can't do that. Two women, they can smack each other all they want. Two dudes, sure, they'll both go to jail. I'm just saying double standards. Anyway, multi-core, rated 60 frames. So do you play with 120 with that motion thing on with your games? If so, how does that like make it look better or smoother or something? Or how's that work? I know it's like fake, like interpolated or whatever, kind of like how some of the Sony games do the fake not fake, but it's checkerboarding with the how they do the checkerboarding basically. The fake 4K, more specific. But yeah, that's kind of interesting. I was kind of interested in, according to that Walmart listing, it says it's only 60 hertz. I know it's 60 hertz, but it has the fake 120 or whatever hertz thing, and it's. The way that I understand it, how it was described to me, is that it's like it interpolates the frames to make it smoother. So it's fake, but it looks kind of good, but it's not real. You know, it's not native 120 hertz. So I was just wondering if you can play that on games. Is it like the lag, the latency kind of goes up or something? The soap opera effect, sure, but when you're playing video games, you want the soap opera effect. Ultra 4K and HDR killer. I hate these reviews that are not real reviews. They're like, hey, everybody in marketing, go and write a review and you'll get $2 extra on your check. Clearance for $350, and I work at the store. Okay, so see, I gotta scrape up 300,000 pennies. No, that's not how it works. 3,500,000 pennies. Is that how many? 100. I don't know how many pennies are in 350. Okay, let me do the math. it's just 350 divided by 100, right? I'll do it this way. Many pennies are in QA questions. I do it this way because I'm dumb. The answer, one multiplication will produce your answer. Number of pennies in a dollar, 100 times number of dollars equals 100. So the number of pennies, 100 times 100 equals 10,000. Basically 10,000 pennies. So 35,000 pennies. No, that's not right. Yes, 35,000 pennies. No, is that right? I confused myself. I can't do math right now because I suck at math. And I took drugs because my brain was melting because I was in here for 7 hours doing vocals and stuff. Not me vocals, but recording vocals and fixing vocals and posting videos. It was crazy. You know what? I might get this, but I actually want something like 65 inches, honestly, because I got the room for a nice giant TV. Honestly, I could get an 80 whatever inch, but they're too expensive. So I seen a 65 for, I think it was $6.99, I want to say. I think it was an LG. So it might have been like last year's whatever. But I'm like, yo, that's and it was, you know, HDR and all that good stuff. So I'm like, yo, that might be that thing. Tycho says I have 32-inch Toshiba HDR that I bought a couple of years ago and it's still working. Pace a 32-inch, boo. Yeah, I have a Toshiba of 49.5 inches, some weird number. I just rounded up to 50, but that's the 4K TV I have, and it's good. It's a good TV. I was surprised. I was like, oh man, the graphics, the picture quality is good. Like LG makes really good. We had an LG that we paid way too much for back in the day. It was only 720p, but it had a super dope picture. And I was like, yo, LG makes some good pictures. But this Toshiba was on super sale, so we copped it real quick, and yeah, so I was like, and. Yeah, 30K pace is 35,000. But yeah, I did it. All I had to do was add zeros. Or you just add the zeros and put the comma in. Yeah, I get it. Okay, now I know. G.I. Joe. Pace says, if you're going to get a TV, look for one with good input latency if you plan on playing it. Oh, yeah, of course I'm playing games on it. Of course I am. Otherwise, you have to. Otherwise, I would have gotten that, but have no 4K shit, so for now. Yeah, ones that have game mode. Yeah. It turns off the post-processing. Yeah, definitely. I think most TVs are going to start doing that anyway. But the budget ones might not. But I haven't really found that any TV that I played on has super significant lag on it. So, you know. I mean, I'm not playing like competitive sports or fighting games. I'm just casually playing stuff by myself, basically. So it's not super big. But yeah, I agree with you guys. Definitely HQ. No one cares about HQ. I don't care about HQ. Stop playing the HQ. HQ. But anyway, yeah. So I think this Black Friday is going to be bananas for TVs. Because remember last Black Friday was like, oh, snap, yeah. Okay. But now it's not even Black Friday and TVs is like $20. Okay, $299 you can get a 4K TV. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just looking at $249 right now for the Scepter 50. Okay. Don't get a Scepter. We had a Scepter 50-inch and it looked good and it broke. So, you know, I mean, it didn't break right away. It lasted about a year. So I'm like, nah, son. I want TVs that last. And Toshiba, even though it's not like, oh, that's a Sony or oh, that's a LG or Samsung, they last. Like you ever see like people with like TVs and they put them out on the curb? Granted, a lot of them are CRTs, but what do you see? You see Sonys or whatever. You see a lot of Toshibas. A few Mitsubishis, but I'm like, yo, Toshiba, they make something, because look at this. You know, and our TV's been great, so. You know, so I say, GK128, get a 4K TV. Doesn't matter that I don't have anything to watch on it or to play on it. Doesn't matter. It will make everything look so good. And then when you do get like an Xbox One X or S, and you put in that first UHD 4K Blu-ray, your brain will melt all over. You'll be like, oh snap, I don't ever have to go to the movies no more. Because basically this looks kind of better than the movies. It kind of does. Because, first of all, TVs have a brighter, I guess, nit. Honestly, I don't think it's a brighter nit than the projectors. It's just perceived as such because it's light coming from the back instead of light bouncing off a screen into your eyes. You dig what I'm saying? So, and there's always, sure, it's dark in a theater, so it's perceived bright. But if there was a OLED or LED screen the size of a theater with super bright lights behind it, it would be brighter than the projector. Because the light shining directly into your eyeballs through the screen, of course. So, I don't know. But no, get a 4K, man. The least thing the least thing that you could do is get a 4K TV, hook up your computer to it, and you'll have so much more screen real estate. You don't need double monitors. Just put a 40-inch 4K. 40-inch 4K would be, you probably want to go a little bigger, maybe 50-inch 4K. And you have like 4 1080p screens right in front of you, son. That's my plan. When I get a new TV, I'm going to try to take that TV, which is around 50 inches, put that bad boy in here, and then I'm going to have, boom, like that. I might have to angle it down, though, because every time I look up, it's weird. Although I like the fact that I've been able to save this TV, but it's not the best. It's not the best. Got a glimpse of the Simpsons episode that's airing. Give it a chance, still terrible. Gave it a chance, still terrible. Ted Club bought his TV in 2009. Damn, 9 years ago. More than 9 years ago. Yeah, I was watching Unenchanted. Was that the Netflix Matt Groening show? It's not good. I think I watched the first 3 or 4 episodes, and I'm like, yeah, this isn't that good. It's not that funny. It's weird. It's like, you know how Futurama's funny and good? Because of the characters, mainly. I like Elfo. Elfo's pretty good. I like Elfo. Because he's short, that's why. The princess, she's alright. The king, who's, what's his name? John DiMaggio? He does his voice. Oh, come on! You know, Bender. The guy who does Bender's voice does the king's voice. And I was like, I don't, there's some funny stuff, but it's not like that fun. Disenchanted. Thank you, Pace. I said unenchantable. I don't. It's, you know what? I'm going to watch more. I'm going to watch more of it and see. But right now, it's alright. Know what's funnier? I said this before. I know I said this before because it's so funny. Big Mouth. Big Mouth on Netflix is hilarious. That's a funny show. And it has better animation than Disenchantment. Unenchantable. Whatever it's called. It's way funny. Big Mouth is the funniest animated show I've seen in years. And I saw a little bit of BoJack Horseman. And I was like, it was okay. But Big Mouth is hilarious. I wish there was another season of Big Mouth so that I could watch it because it's so funny. I think I'm going to go rewatch it again. That's how funny it is. It's good. I was like, and the characters look, if you just look at the still and you look at the characters, you're like, that looks weird. I don't want to watch that. But then you watch it, it's like, oh, okay. All right, yeah, okay. I get it now. That's funny. So, yeah, man. If y'all ain't seen it, go watch Big Mouth. It's on Netflix. Speaking of Netflix, Bridget has canceled Netflix on me. She's like, I'm going to save some money. And I was like, but it's Netflix. I'm going to say it. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to argue with you. Okay. I'm just going to be forced to play more Xbox. Or just watch more YouTube. I don't know. That's a good question. What's the one thing you'd first buy after winning the lottery? That's a good question, Pace. Kidney on the black market, then a penthouse in one of the high rises, then money to mom. You know what? You don't have to go black market kidney. If you have that much money, you could just jump people on the line. Be like, yo, I got this money, son. I'm rich. And then be like, okay, come on to the front. Yeah, that's how that works. Money. Yeah, you know what? Garbage investment? I think you should buy Sony. I mean, you should invest in Sony. That's a garbage investment. Just kidding. I gotta get him in there, Pace. You can't. I mean, come on. That's my shtick. You know, I got hey, Sony. That's the punchline. It's not real. It's just a joke. Anyway, but yeah, Disenchantment disenchanted me from watching the rest of it. So I'll try to watch the rest of it, but doubt it. I think tonight I'm gonna definitely play some. I might play some Sea of Thieves. I'd fallen off hard on Sea of Thieves. I was like, oh yeah, I did the one skeleton ship with Sub-Zee and Tedekin, just a bit with Sub-Zee and Tedekin, and I was like, yeah, this is great, it's fun, yeah. And I was like, oh, I need more people because I can't. These skeletons they spawn like 2 at a time and they just destroy me. So I'm like, yeah, we gotta come in. We gotta come through with like a gang of ships to beat these fools. Unless there's a way. There's got to be a way to solo a skeleton ship encounter. It's hard. I don't foresee it because you need at least one other person to fix the holes in your ship when they're blasting you. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. I don't know why I still have this up. Stupid Walmart crap. Da 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 da. Boom. Look at the stars. But I am gonna. Wow. I don't know what words we're gonna come after that. But yeah. So Sony's cool and everything. I love them. I love Sony. Sony's the best. They're the best video game company ever. I mean, ever since they came out with video games, everybody else been hot garbage. I mean, shoot. Nintendo was so stupid. They stabbed them in the back, and now Nintendo's paying the price. Stuck in the past with their underpowered, weak-ass video game systems. Meanwhile, Sony's like, "Bow, what's up?" They're like, "What's up, Nintendo?" Boop, with the the bicep and boop them out the way. Boop. What's up, Microsoft? Blip. Get out of here. We're Sony. You can't. I will get a 4K in 15 years when it's not a big deal. 15 years, Kaijiro, that's too long. It will be on 8. We'll be on freaking 12K by then. Is it funnier than Boondocks? Yes. Kaijiro says you're gonna buy a Netflix gift card for like $30 and you get you on for like 2 months or something. Oh, that's cool. Wait, that's not a good deal. $30 for 2 months is not a good deal because we were paying $12. So that's a bad deal. Don't do that. Don't do that. Boondocks is funny. Big Mouth is funny. They're funny for different reasons. Boondocks is funny because it's just super racist and they don't care. And it's funny because of that. Because I grew up around people who talk like that, blah, 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 and I get it. I get the jokes. Big Mouth is funny because it's about kids going through adolescence and getting the hormones. It's fun. It's funny on a more universal level. It's not about being the N-word or N-word or these little kids saying the N-word, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to say it. It's not about that, you know. Even though I like certain parts about, I mean, the animation. I like the animation style and the design of the Boondocks better. And I like when, was it Riley? I forgot which one it was. Riley, I think it was Riley, was fighting, who was he fighting at the theater? Was it Uncle Ruckus? I can't remember. But it was good. Like, them fight scenes was dope. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. But as far as writing, Big Mouth. Go watch Big Mouth because I was like, okay. Because I had no idea. I was like, you know what, let me just watch a lighthearted cartoon. And then I was like, what is this show? This is, okay, if you have kids or people who get offended real easily, do not watch Big Mouth in front of people like this. Do not watch Big Mouth in front of kids, because it's very not for kids. It's the opposite of kid friendly. It's so bad and hilarious, and I like it. Techlaw says, did you see that Talking Tunes video in which the voice actor does the Uncle Ruckus? Uncle Ruckus was acting out a scene from Monday. No, I didn't see that one. Was it the same dude who did the actual Uncle Ruckus voice acting? Cause I forgot his name. He's on those car commercials now. He was the Rocksteady in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I believe that was him. He lost a lot of weight too. He got super skinny. I was like, oh snap, that's the same dude. Oh, okay. Good for him. Good for him. I think it's better for him to be more thinner and healthier. Hopefully, it helps him to live longer and happier. I'll say that. Yeah. But yeah, Uncle Ruckus. I like Uncle Ruckus. Like, if you want to do character to character, I think the Boondocks has stronger individual characters, but the content and the writing of Big Mouth is it's just funnier. It's just like, oh snap, because like it's like about this one kid who's super horny, and he has a demon dude that comes out of that's his like imaginary friend, but he's like a demon dude, and he's basically his horniness, metaphysicalized into this demon dude. And okay, I'll click on that. And it's what's his Will Arnett, I think, does the voice for that, and then Maya Rudolph does the voice for the female version of it. So they have a friend who's their female friend, and she's going through like her girl changes, and she comes and it's so I'm like, okay, all right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So I guess if you want to teach your kids about the birds and the bees, like what age though? Yeah, no, it'd be too late because the friends are priority know and stuff, and you still can't show this to. You can't show this to kids. You can't. It's not for kids. 15, 16, 17, sure. 14, 15, 16, 13, teenagers. Let's say that. Did you get to the teenage stage? Actually, that's not true because Rocco is 13 now, and he's been exposed to all kind of stuff back when he was young. So it's not like traumatizing for him to like see or talk about boobs or something like that. It's just it's not a big deal. I think that's a better way to raise kids, even though I don't have any kids, so I can't really comment on that. But being super Puritan with your kids, and then they find out, oh snap, titties, and then they go crazy. It's like, don't the Mormons do that? They like go on their adventure, whatever it's called, and then they don't ever come back because they're like, I ain't coming back to that. Y'all crazy? Shoot, this bananas out here. Who said they never bought a lotto ticket? Oh, let me listen to this Talking Tunes thing here.
Could you do it as Uncle Ruckus?
Yes.
Would that be cool?
Yes.
All right, so we'll do it as Uncle Ruckus from the Boondocks.
Uncle Ruckus!
And would you like me to do mine as Pinky?
Oh, my, come on.
Oh, Pinky.
So
I hope these cameras are working.
All right. So we're going to have the lovely and talented Gary Anthony Williams.
Yeah. All right, hurry up. Yeah.
For an argument, I will be the professional arguer as Pinky. So off we go.
Is this the right room for an argument?
I told you once.
No, you have not.
Yes, I have.
When?
Just now.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I did.
You did not.
I'm telling you I did.
You did not.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Just one moment. Is this the 5-minute argument or the full half hour?
Oh, just a 5 minutes.
Ah, thank you.
Okay, I've heard enough. Okay, I've heard enough. That's good. Yeah, that's good. I like Uncle. The thing about Uncle Ruckus is that the voice is there, yeah, but it is the art design. It's the one eye that's like, and you know what I'm saying? It's he's a big giant fat dude, and he's super racist against black people. He's like the black. He's not the blackest person in the show. I don't think he is. Actually, he might be, but the way he's so racist against black people is funny. So that's why his character is so funny, because he's It's really it's kind of like what Dave Chappelle did in with the blind Ku Klux Klan dude that was black. KJ says I have a friend that has 2 kids and she freaks out at anything off color. It's like what the F? What the F? When did you become such a prude? Yeah, that's I don't know. I don't know what that is. I mean, if I had kids, I'd be like, yo, look, Junior or Juniorette, whatever. And I'd be like, you gotta. There's a time and a place. You don't do it when they're like super young, because kids don't understand. Young kids, like when they're 3 or 4, when they start learning how to talk, they don't understand etiquette or like, oh, you're not supposed to say these things. They just say stuff because they're like, oh, it's new language. I'm the words, yay. Because I remember I was in New York messing with this girl, and she had a little sister who was, I think she was like 3 maybe. She was little tiny, running around like a little devil, and she was saying so many bad words. I'm like, yo, y'all need to, because she was just like, I'm like, what? And I'm not a prude, but I'm like, damn, man, you're a little too young to be saying that stuff. And she doesn't know the context of those words either. She's not using them right. She's just using them. And I'm like, all right, come on. So, once your kid is at a certain age, they understand, some social kind of rules. I hate to say it that way because it sounds like, don't be free or whatever, but, certain things you don't say. It's just, it's just, that's what it is. Certain things you don't say. And context is everything. So it's not that complicated, but whatever. Esgee, those kids learn that language because of their parents. Yes, and their sisters. She had 2 or 3 sisters, older sisters. So she was 3 and her sisters were like 16 to 17, whatever. So that's why. Yeah, yeah, she had a bad mouth. But yeah, I mean, it's New York, so whatever. Her oldest kid is like 16. I'm like, chill. She was upset when the first Deadpool movie had bad words in it. I was like, isn't that what Deadpool is? Yeah, Deadpool. Yeah, nah, that's whatever. Yeah, that's I don't know. I mean, so, like Bridget's like that too. She hates bad words. I like watching like Funhouse. I keep talking about it. Like, oh yeah, Funhouse on YouTube. They're funny and they say bad off-color thing, curse and stuff. And they say really off-color things, but it's funny. It's like, it's not like dumb. I mean, a lot of it is dumb, but a lot of it is like just kind of jokey, friend type of jokey stuff. And I'm like, yeah, all right, that's yeah. It's not harmful. They're not evil people trying to be evil to other people, And Bridget, it doesn't matter what the context is for her, her. If a bad word is in there, regardless of the context, she's like, I don't like that, and I'm gonna leave. I was like, peace out, homie. I'm gonna keep watching. The thing that I hate that she does is I'll be sitting there and then she's complaining while sitting there out loud so that it's hard for me to watch because she's like, oh my god, why did it I hate that, I don't like that, I don't like. I'm like, okay, I know that, point taken, zip it. Like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to change it to My Little Ponies or something? Am I supposed to change it to Frasier? Am I supposed to change it to Star Trek Deep Space Nine? These are all the shows that she watches. She does not watch My Little Pony. I just added that, the first one. That was the first thing that came in. KJ says, I knew her before she had kids, and trust me, she did a full 180. Yeah, maybe it's kind of like a postpartum thing that happened to her, and it kind of changed her brain chemistry. I don't know that much about postpartum depression or changes, but I'm sure her physiology changed a little bit. Maybe her brain chemistry changed, and maybe that's what happened. I don't know. Yeah, that could have happened. That could be an explanation. That kind of, I mean, I don't want to say it sucks, because, I mean, maybe she's just cool. She's like, all right, this is how I am. I'm happier. I don't know. But for us that kind of grew up with foul mouth stuff, and it's not a big deal as long as you're not trying to do bad by someone or bad to someone. It almost feels like I'm more free when I can just blah blah and curse and say all kind of stupid stuff, instead of like, oh, I have to watch what I say because people get offended, and it's more work to censor yourself. I mean, it's necessary if you want to be in a professional environment. Certain people with money, you can't be saying stuff because they're like, I don't like you because you curse. I'm like, but you ruined the deal because you cursed bad words. I'm like, so sometimes you gotta play ball. Like, for instance, Tony and Rocco were here, and Tony pulled up a story about this one chick that I guess she had gotten an internship at NASA, right? She's like, I got an internship at NASA, and she put a post that was like super bad words, and she was cursing out some dude or whatever. It was like, F you, and suck my balls or whatever. She said something like that, right? Paraphrasing, of course. And then she said, and then the dude she was commenting to said, I know because, I forgot what the context was, but he's like, I know blah, 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 because I'm the head of at NASA. Basically her boss. So she's talking shite to her boss, and she didn't get the job. And that's why you gotta be careful what you say on the people out there, on the people. Like me right now talking like to Pesos and Chad or Kaijudo or whatever, right? You can tell by my tone and stuff that I'm joking. Like, you're such a stupid face, right? Oh man, F you, Kaijudo. Those are jokes. It's just joking. You can tell by my words and how I'm saying it, all goofy or whatever. And that's why this works. That's why I can do a show like this and say stuff. But if that was all text, and those words just came out with no context and no flavor text to describe what's going on, then guess what? Yeah, suck my dick and balls. I'm working at NASA. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. That's funny. That is. Oh, I get it. Does any Kaijudo page? Y'all got that story? Because he pulled it up on his phone. I was working, so I didn't get a chance to look at it. But that is funny. I want to see what her face looks like. I mean, I could look it up. Let me pull up a window here. Oh, where'd you go? Oh, I'll look it up here. I have to look. Oh gosh, I don't want to do this. I'm working at NASA. No. News about NASA. Second internship. There we go. That's at Yahoo. I'll look that one up. See what it says. Fired before she. I mean, it's an internship, but still. My D and balls. Woman blew up her NASA internship before it launched due to vulgar tweet. I should just went to Twitter. Let's see what this says. I read somewhere she's a female transitioning to male. Maybe that's where the. Oh, true. So then, it's still vulgar, but it has actually some meaning. Then it's not just a vulgar female. It's a, I don't know. I want to see a picture of this. So Naomi blank at blank. Everyone shut the F up. I got accepted for a NASA internship. Homer Hickman says language. Naomi H says, suck my blank and blank. I'm working at NASA. Homie Hickman says, and I'm on the National Space Council that oversees NASA. Baboosh. That's hilarious. What's going on here? All right, a woman who may have lost her NASA internship following a profane tweet exchange with a member of the National Space Council. Is that what her thing is? User Naomi_H. I wonder if she still has her Twitter up. Let me see. I want to see. Let me see if I want to see if I can find her. That is hilarious. I want to see her. I want to see the actual freaking, You know, I want to see the actual feed. You know what I mean? Paste. Oh, this might be it. She probably got so many followers. Not putting it on. Let's see. Caution this. Caution, this account is temporarily restricted. Wow. Official. You are officially restricted. Yes, view profile. You're seeing this warning because there has been some unusual activity in this account. Yeah, I want to see it. Okay. Rest in peace. Okay. You're a great man and a great. She's trying to be nice now. When he doesn't suck your dick in back. When he doesn't suck. Oh, your dick back. I'm dumb. Take a break from Twitter for a while. Don't worry, guys. She's just working at NASA. She shouldn't have been fired for saying sweaty. She did more than just. Where is the tweet? So it happened. It happened. When did it happen? It happened. Oh man, they cut the date off. It happened Wednesday, I believe. But they don't have. Really, her archives don't go that far back. Come on, man. Wait, what day was Wednesday? Wednesday was the. Gotta look at the calendar because I suck. I suck at a. No, not that stupid. Wednesday was the 20. Today's the 26th. Wednesday was the 22nd. Oh, okay. So it should be there. I guess she deleted it. August 21st, 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 21st. Oh, wait. She has no more. Oh. I guess she deleted everything from the 22nd and hasn't been back on Twitter. I guess that's what it is. I don't know. Let's see. Tweets and replies. Come on. All right, Twitter, you suck. I don't feel like logging in right now. So get out my face. Get out my face. Actually, I should just go over here. And where's my Twitters? I thought I should have a freaking thing on there. Oh, it's out time. Oh, there we go. I have an app. I'm gonna use the app. Sign in. Come on, son. I don't feel like doing that. I'm not doing that right now. Okay, anyway. Duplex says they can't actually add those to someone, though. Well, at least not in a functional way, but surgery isn't common. You know what, Duplex? You're right now. But I think that, I mean, they've done penis surgeries as far as penis transplant. They've done that. So that works. So they can hook up all the blood vessels and whatever they need to fill the PP when you get happy. So theoretically, a woman's anatomy down there could be similar enough if they tighten egg. I don't know if there's enough blood. I mean, stuff gets engorged with blood, but I don't know if they can kind of hook up those hoses to the other hose, the man hoses, and make it work. And it's possible, maybe. I mean, I don't know. It's something. I don't know. Something. Go here. Gonna be don't show. This link was opened in the app. What? What are you talking about? Can I just go to here, please? Thank you. So dumb. Okay, why isn't this not working? I'm about to do this. That's what I'm about to do. Stupid. Right. So anyway. Yeah. That was funny. I was like, wow, that's crazy. And then like the shooting in Jacksonville, that sucks. It was an EA event. I don't know about that. It's crazy. I mean, you know, you can't blame. Oh, you gotta blame EA. Or Madden's such a violent video game. That's why. No. You notice that, you know, freaking senators or whatever. You know what the good thing about Trump right now is that video games is out of the crosshairs for all these politicians. They all like, yeah, we got our hands full. Y'all just do video games. Just do what y'all gonna do. We'll catch up to you in a couple years. You know, you know when there's like nothing going on, then they were like, oh, video games are so bad, blah blah blah, right? There's like nothing. They got nothing better to do. Let's make an issue out of nothing. But now they're like, oh snap, how are we supposed to? What are we supposed to do now? I mean, I don't understand how. Do I have a job? Am I gonna get fired tomorrow? Cause I said something to disagree. I did a tweet that I said I don't like Kentucky Fried Chicken, and then I got fired. Cause I don't know, man. It's crazy. And all this stuff happening with the courts, and you got Mueller, and I'm like, how? I know Billy O.K. is writing a book right now about. He has to be writing a book about like what the hell is going on in America, or This Is America. This is not the song though, or whatever he's gonna call it. You know, he's got to be drawing Trump with the crazy afro, just every picture of his characterized Trump just has different hair, just different. One is like cornrows, and then you got a mohawk, and then you got a big mop, and then you got dreads. Just change it up every picture, because that's how ridiculous his hair is. You don't need to draw his ridiculous hair. Just put everything. It doesn't matter what his hair looks like. He's still Trump. Burr says no. I think it was the opposite. Duplex says, yeah, dude transitioning to female. Oh, so he hasn't yet. Or she hasn't yet. I have no problem calling, like, Bruce Jenner a he. Or Caitlyn Jenner a he. But I have no problem with calling him a she. But he's more... There needs to be... I mean, they say Z, right? So I think we should call him or she a Z, because that's the new distinction between like someone who has transitioned from. I think that's more appropriate, because it's more accurate. Because like say if a trans person, that's not right, gets into an accident, they knocked out, can't get in contact with anybody who knows them, go to the hospital. What's going on? He or she, doesn't matter if they're a female or male. No, it doesn't matter. Yes, actually, it's all stupid. I just realized it's all dumb. But it's about how you self-identify. But that's, I mean, because a black man be like, oh, I'm a white person. I'm like, well, no, you're not. But yes, I am. Inside I am. But you're black. So that's the same thing, right? So you can say, oh, I'm this or I'm that. But if you're not, you're not. But if you think you are you crazy? No. I mean, see? I mean, if a white person says, yo, I'm black, like that white lady who tried to play it like she was black, she got in trouble. Not for playing a black, or pretending to be a black lady, but for other stuff. Money. You get in trouble for money. And now people think she's crazy. She's like, oh, that's that crazy white girl who tried to be black. But why isn't that acceptable? Like, why isn't it acceptable for someone to transition race? But it's okay. I mean, it's okay for... Well, Michael Jackson did it, see. Michael Jackson turned white. Huh. So, if you have enough money and you actually go through the surgeries to to brighten your skin, I guess, if you put on the appearance of being white and you're black, it's harder to do it the other way, I guess. You know, white to... Unless you get... Is there a way to get more melanin in your skin? Is there a way to like take injections or something? I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, people like vitiligo, like super vitiligo, where their whole body is just white. It's like they don't even have to try. Like that girl, what's her name? Winnie Marlowe, I think that's her name. She's the vitiligo model, and she taunted. I mean, that's what's making her famous, basically, is because she has vitiligo, and she's a beautiful woman, of course, but she has vitiligo like around her face and all over her body. So she's wearing bathing suits, and she's like, and they show all the vitiligo, and it's like, oh, okay, that's cool. It's not nothing to be ashamed of. I think she's a role model in that respect, so it's kind of cool. But what else can she do? I mean, if she's just a model, I guess that's enough. And she is, I guess. I don't know. I don't know enough about her. I'm on her Instagram, so I mean, I've got her. I follow her on Instagram, so I see a lot of her posts. But duplexes, I don't know if that's true or if it's just something that started from the D and Balls comment. Yeah, I don't know. It might be a sorry, might be a rumor. A rumor. So let me take a drink. Drink it. I need to drink it. All right, let me check. Let me check the news headlines real quick. Just kidding. Sorry. That was like a little kid burp. That was like kind of like, oh, I'm proud of you, son. It's good. You've learned well. Let's see. Bear visits. I don't care. Microsoft Surface Book 2 review how Microsoft won my 5 stars at the Edinburgh Fringe. Well, that's a Forbes article, so you know it's serious. Microsoft says it has delivered on its plan to bring Skype for Business features to Teams. I guess Skype should be just a business application, and well, I don't know. Maybe they should have Skype casual or something. I don't know. Yeah, or something. Windows 10 Redstone 5. Okay, they're just adding words now. Surface Go adoption. Surface Go. I don't know about the Surface Go. Was it $299 for? It's like a 10-inch, I think. I don't know. Say something about Microsoft took an unprecedented step for some employees. I don't remember what that was. It's some. I forgot what it was. I read a little bit into it, and I was like, I don't care. Aibo, that's what it's called. Aibo's that stupid dog. Sony brings Aibo back to the U.S. Stupid. That's so stupid. Stupid. It's not stupid because it's Sony. It's stupid because it's stupid compared to the other little robot tank dude with the face. And it's 10 times as much. That's the main thing. Like, when I'm complaining about Sony, it's either two things. It's either about price or it's about y'all are consumer unfriendly. Now, everything else they do is fine. But it tarnishes the things that they do wrong, tarnish the things that they do right. Microsoft inventions for smartphone features Surface for thermal dock. Okay, wait, let me read this. Cause they have patents. Oh, that's probably why they're not even really messing with smartphone. Oh, I think they're gonna come out with the Surface phone eventually. Microsoft. Okay, so it says Microsoft inventions for smartphone features Surface and for thermal docking, ultra fast charging, and full screen display. Full screen. Okay. In October 2017, a tweet from Microsoft SVP OS Group, Joe Belfiore, whatever, all but admitted that Microsoft had dropped out of the smartphone business. Then in 2018, an internal Microsoft leak surfaced about a disruptive foldable smartphone in the works. Later in July, Wired interviewed Microsoft's SVP hardware devices, Panos Panay, and tried to get him to admit that there was a new phone in the works. Panay hummed and hawed and danced around that direct question and finally said, well, I wouldn't say it includes a Surface phone, but then later added that I think communication changes and evolves. It's a game of semantics. If you have a FaceTime session on your Mac, does it make it a smartphone? No, but it's still communication. It's like a phone. Oh, so this is what I think. This is what they're doing. I think this is what they're doing. What he's referencing, that foldable thing. I've seen that. I was like, that's like that. I'm like looking at. I'm like, yo, that might be my next phone, right? If that thing has like a little SIM card slot, you know what I mean? That's all they gotta do is put a SIM card slot in there. I'm good to go. That foldable. Hell yeah. Because it's basically two of these, you go like that, and then it's like this big. It's like a tablet and a phone put together. Oh, hell yeah. Anyway, it's called Microsoft, Wow, what is it called? I can't remember what it's called. Let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find it on here. Cause I was like, what the hell? I go to Windows Central. I think they have it there. Okay, I spelled it wrong. It's okay. I should have just went to YouTube. Actually, they had a video on it. And this website will not load. Oh, there we go. Team. I think it's Andromeda. Is it Andromeda? It might be Andromeda. PUBG officially out next month. I think it's the Surface Andromeda Amnesia Collection coming to Xbox. RAM is expensive. Yeah, everybody's talking about the Surface Go right now. So, and I think it's called the Andromeda. I'm pretty sure it's just a code name. I believe it's just a code name. But yeah, everything is being Surface is being labeled or not labeled. It's being whatchamacallit as Surface. So if there's a phone to come out, if they were to put out a phone, it would be the Surface phone, which is way better than Windows 10 phone or Windows Phone 10 or whatever the hell they call it. Surface is a better name. Labeled. Did I say labeled? Let me look it up. So it's Surface and Andromeda. So let's see. Surface Andromeda, how Microsoft could save its foldable PC. So yeah. So that's what it was. So I mean, it looks cool. I don't know what's gonna be in it. So, but if it's comparable to today's smartphones, I'm down to clown. And the design is so cool. Let me see if I can pull it up, because I wanna show you guys. It's pretty cool. Excuse me. That was bad. Andromeda. I'm gonna do Andromeda news. Andromeda. Let's do. We do images. Images. We'll do images. So that's what it looks like. Look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. Oh, can you see it? Let me pull it. That's not it. That's not it. There it is. Look at that. Look at the beautiful. Look how beautiful that is. Let me go. There's another one. Look at that. That looks so good. And the thing is, it's like this part right here, the spine of it is a screen too. So when you fold it all the way, you can still see the stuff on it. And you can, look, gamepad on the bottom. That's not. I wouldn't do that. But and when it's fold closed, you can still see on the other side too. That's how good it is, dude. Where is that at? Is that a? Wait, hold on. Let me. Oh, that's. Oh man, that looks like an actual Windows. That looks like an actual Windows ad. Let me see if I can. Why doesn't where would that whatchamacallit be? Look at, man, it just looks so okay, so look at it, right? You got, I think that's a camera, that's another camera, light, right? It's literally a phone. It's like a foldable phone. No, this is different. I don't know what this is. This is actually a phone. Let me go. Okay, I'm done. That's another phone. That's you know what? That's a cool phone. What is that? I like that. That's pretty. I like that. There it is. I'd be down to clown on that. Yup. Cause actually, like, one half of it could be smaller. Like, one half of it could be like literally this big, and then it folds up open to be this size. That's all right. I might be down to clown on that, man. Might be down to clown on that. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I see. But anyway, yeah, that's guys. I see some weird stuff in the internet. No, you haven't. Don't with no crazy stuff. Made me go to some crazy. I saw who clearly looked like a woman, but she had a penis. I'm not gonna. Don't put the link in chat because I'll click on it because I have a very bad habit of a link, click, and then and then pee-pees all over the place. I'm like, oh no, please no. Perfect looking boobs, face of a cute woman, big ass penis, like boosh boof boof. And you were turned on, Pace. You were like, oh my gosh, I'm in love. Yeah, see, he was so confused. He says, I was so confused. I wouldn't be. I'd be like, oh, that's a dude. He has a pee-pee. Like, when you see something like that, I mean, it depends on how you're surfing the internet, I guess. And you see it. You're like I was watching a movie, I think it's called Love on Netflix. It's like literally a porn. It's not a porn, but there's pornographic things happening in it. Like real sex, real blowjobs, real ejaculations. That happens on the movie. I was like, oh, this is a special movie. But there's one scene with the trans person, and the girlfriend was trying to get the dude to whatever, and he was like, no, I can't, no. He was too freaked out. It was so funny. But I saw that scene. I was like, oh, that's a dude. And then you look at the person, and you're like, okay, the boobs are fake, the booty's fake. I mean, it's not always the case, but yeah, in this instance, it was. And you look at the face, like, yeah, I see it. You're a dude. Yeah, okay, I got it. So, I mean, it's some like women who do transition. I'm not talking about like people who are both, but some people who do transition look like Chaz Bono looks like a dude right now. I mean, she was like, whatever. She was a little she was overweight when she was a female, and she wasn't particularly a quote unquote beautiful looking female, whatever. But as a dude, I'm like, yo, alright, yeah. You could always think that he was a dude. Yeah. So some people it works. For some people, like, I mean, I guess you could think about like Melania Trump, right? Let's talk about her for a second. I saw a picture of her parents. I think it was yesterday. She looks like her father. She's pretty. She's a very beautiful woman. She looks like her looks are from her father. So when you think about that, it's like, oh wait, her father's a dude. She looks like the dad, and that's how it works. You have a daughter or a son, you're gonna look like either one or the other. That's how making babies work. That's how cloning works. That's how the humans clone. It's just a combination of two people, but it's still cloning, if you want to think about it that way. She was perfectly passing, except for the pee-pee. I saw a Twitter thread of a trans woman posting pics of herself like that. Yeah, I mean, sure. I mean, if it's on Twitter, it's not going to be naked. She's not going to be naked, is it? Well, put the link in chat. If it's safe for work, safe for work. No pee-pee shots or whatever. Then I'll go to the Twitter. Put the link in chat and I'll go. But if it's pee-pees and balls hanging out there, no. If there's D's and B's hanging out, no. Don't do that. Don't do that to me, bro. But I'll go and see. I'll go and see. So I opened up my Warthog, my Hot Wheels Warthog. I was like, Hot Wheels. It was like, Master Chief, let's go. Oh wait, my thumb's in the way. Like that. That's how I go. Or it's like, and it goes over. It goes over again. Yeehaw! And then you drop it and break it. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. The thing about this is that the detail is like the detail underneath. You can't see it, but the detail under this is horrible right here. This is bad. The top part is pretty cool. It's very glossy. But if I were like a dude, if I were like, oh man, I'm really into models and I like tearing apart my models and redoing it and making them better, I don't think I could do it with this one. I mean, I would have to like literally take the bottom part of this, make a new one, and just kind of craft it Like, you know, okay, I need to, like, these things, I know these are here for support, but they look ugly, so they need, you know, this whole front piece looks ugly right here. This is where there's a lot of the suspension and stuff. They could at least press some suspension things in there to make it look cool, but no. But other than that, I mean, it's all right. And this is the Oni Warthog. This isn't the Master Chief Warthog, so. And it's made in Malaysia. And it says copyright Microsoft. And it's made by Hot Wheels. But it has all the little labels and stuff. It says no step right there, and you can actually read it. It's a little smeared, I think. But it has a little logo there of, I think it's the Oni logo. I'm not too sure. And the gun is it's okay detail. It's not bad. And it rolls pretty good. It actually rolls like a Hot Wheel, so, you know. I mean, you got this. You got the, and then you got the Millennium Falcon, which I believe was a Hot Wheels thing, or it might have been Micro Machines. This might be Micro Machines. I think this is actually Micro Machines, or it's one of those mini jammies. And this is the Hot Wheels version. This is the new Millennium, though. So the thing about this one is, so the size difference automatically, right? I mean, new and old, whatever. This one's bigger, right? I mean, automatically, if you put them, like, you know, on top, like, this one's bigger, not because it has all the armor and stuff, but because it's just bigger. So you gotta kind of do one of those, like, okay, they're the same size now, you know, something like that. But this one's heavier. This is way denser. It's super heavy die cast. This is still metal, but it's just lighter. I guess it's more hollow or whatever. It feels good too, but this one feels like, you know, you could throw this at somebody and hurt them. Like, if somebody came into your house, you'd be like, yo, what's up, fool? You go, bah, you crack a hole in their head. This one you could probably do the same thing too, but this one's lighter. So, the cool thing about this one is that it has little landing gear, so you can put it down, and you can go, I'm a land. You know, this one doesn't have landing gear. This one doesn't have landing gear, so you're like, I'm a land. Just like, it's like in Solo when he crashed, like blah. That's what I look like. I mean, it's cool. The reason why I bought this is because I was like, Millennium Falcon is my favorite sci-fi spaceship ever. Right, so this one was like, oh man, it's Millennium Falcon, even though this is the old school one, right? This is the original trilogy type one. And the paint job isn't the best. If I were to go back and the thing that I don't like about certain model builders is that they'll go and they'll kind of weather the Millennium Falcon, and it looks kind of cool, but I'm like, but I want the brand new Carillion, you know, or T, whatever, I forgot what the designation was, but I want the brand new one. I want the shiny one, right? I want a shiny Millennium Falcon. But now that we have seen this version of it, although it was like, I don't know, 2/3 of a movie, it was this clean, even though we didn't see it for that much time. And it quickly became this, which was a shame. I think they could have made another movie to show this. I mean, the Kessel Run could have done some damage. Like, it could have shot off the thing, which it did in the Kessel Run. But I mean, don't destroy the whole freaking ship, and that's what they did. And I was like, all right, whatever. But if you look at the details, see, I think this one is a little off. This original one, because this part right here is too high. Because I have a model, I have a giant size model of the Millennium Falcon that got destroyed, and I have most of the pieces. So I think I'm gonna try to bash it back together to somewhat. But yeah, this part is too high. This part right here. So this is a little more accurate, but this feels like it's lower. But then again, this ship, this version of Millennium Falcon has more of the the outer shell, if you will, the armor on, and this one doesn't. Like, if you look at this, you can see all of the lines and all the different holes and the compartments that are showing. And there's some armor, but it's still too low. So I'm like, and there's like a lot of modifications, like you said. So, and I'm trying to even look at the fine details, and nothing matches up on these freaking models. And that's one of the problems I think I have with, I think it's just how they modeled this. I think I might need to get an actual bigger version of this Millennium Falcon. I think that's what I will eventually do, because I do have like I said, I have the bigger version. I have the semi-big toy versions, which are okay. But I definitely want to kit bash up my other version to get it back to a decent state. Because I've seen people, they put LED lights and they put freaking the door opens and closes. And I was like, that's so cool, but you know, I'm not there yet. I could do those things. It's not super difficult to do those things. It's just time consuming, and it's a great commitment as far as financially. More about time, actually. And also, I don't know if you guys realize, but the fumes from like the paints and the glues and stuff, they're so bad. It's almost like painting a car. Like when you're cleaning out your gun, the same acetone that they use to clean it, that's what this stuff is like mixed with, and it's paint thinner, whatever. It's bad for your brain. I did that when I was a kid a lot, and I was happy. I was a happy little boy. I was like, oh boy, I'm gonna build some model, yay! And you get high over there, sitting there for 3 hours gluing stuff together, you know, and painting stuff. You're like, ugh. I didn't know. You know, they don't tell you that stuff when you're a kid. They're like, oh yeah, go paint, go play with your models. I'm like, yeah, okay, it's just fun. Yeah, I had fun building them things. You know, I watch Test It with Adam Savage and stuff, and he's building all kind of stuff. I'm like, that's kind of cool. But I don't have that much time to sit down for hours building models and stuff. If I were to do something like that, I would probably film it. I mean, you know, stream it, film it. I might film it too and cut it into a video or something. But that's the thing. Like nowadays, it's like, I mean, I have time to sit here for 2 hours and talk to myself or talk to you guys. But I guess I can work out stuff here in order to do. Because a lot of times, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play some video games. If I were a streamer, I would be playing video games, but I would stream everything I played. You know. But that's not. I don't play like that, and I'm not that good. I'm not like a pro gamer. I'm gonna stream and people are like, "Oh man, he's so good." And like, no, that's not. Nope, not even close. I just play to have fun, and I get tired, and I move on. So I've been playing Graveyard Keeper for a while. I've been playing that. Oh, I'm like, I cannot. Okay, Graveyard Keeper is a little pixel game. It's exactly like Stardew Valley, except I like it better. Some people were like Dan Reichard, once again, the guy I disagree with, doesn't like it. He couldn't get into it. And I'm like, but he loves Stardew Valley. So I'm like, hold up. I played Stardew Valley for a long time. And the thing I didn't like about Stardew Valley is like, you know, people's birthdays are on certain days and you got to know the calendar. I had to get a wiki for it because I was like, I don't know any of this stuff. So I did that and I was like, you know, I don't care. I don't want to do this anymore. I got through the whole first dungeon, got all the way down to the bottom. I didn't go to the other desert or whatever it was. I don't even know what it was. I was like, I'm done. I'm done. But this Graveyard Keeper, you have a graveyard, and you got to, like, fix it up, and then you get it to a certain level, then the little priest guy comes by, and he's like, oh, you could be a church man now. And so you're still doing the graveyard, and the donkey comes and gives you bodies, and then you do an autopsy, and then the church dude is like, yo, and then you got to do a sermon in the church, and then you level up the church and make that pretty and stuff, and then you could, you know what's better about Graveyard Keeper is that you can, it's the skill tree in Graveyard Keeper is bananas, because there's one for woodworking and stone, and then there's one for metal. I think are they all together? What was the metal? Clergy, I guess, or potions or whatever. Food recipes, make food and stuff. I think the wood, the metal, and the stonework are separate, and and I think there's more than that. But it's so, I was like, what? And then like the way that they do it, they have like the lines. It's almost like a node graph, basically. So you have your nodes and the lines that go into the next thing. You'll say, okay, it's a tree, but you know, I was like, okay, what do I want? Oh, I want to build armor and swords and stuff. So I did all the things to get to that part, right? And I got to, and it highlights and it shows you how many little, you know, things you need, and then you get by like chopping wood and stuff, you get little skill points to put into. I was like, yo, this is dope. So I was like, that's the one thing that I like over Stardew Valley. Because Stardew Valley, I'm trying to think back to Stardew Valley. Did they have a skill tree like that? I don't remember. I remember that the fishing. I hated the fishing in Stardew Valley. I hated it. I was like, I just can't. I can't do this fishing. I didn't like it. Yep, you can grow boobs. Oh, hold up. They're still talking about the trans flexibles. Trans flexibles. Oh, he never put in the link. Or did he? I wasn't paying attention. Alright, but that's something felt. When you say transition to a woman, is it a man turning woman or woman turning a man? The former. Woman to man, yeah. Yeah. Trans woman. Oh, I get it. Both, not gonna lie. So what I saw was a trans woman. Man to woman, right. They also had pics of the transition. It was interesting. First it was obvious, but then they got better at makeup and doing their hair and stuff. But he had a primitive face to begin with. Oh, okay. It's crazy that a guy can grow sexy boobs, bro. That's what I find mind-boggling. Yeah, she had a penis and perfect boobs. She obviously didn't get a pee-pee transplant. I don't think she grew the boobs. Yeah, hormone therapy does grow boobs. You get the estrogen and just you know, some dudes, some men have a high level of estrogen naturally, and they usually have boobs. Usually. If you're like overweight and you have man boobs, you have moobs, then you probably have a lot of estrogen in your body. And it's bad because you're more susceptible to breast cancer. And it's super deadly for dudes. I mean, it's deadly regardless, but for dudes. Because we're like, oh, I'm a dude, I don't have breast cancer. And you're dead. Depends on the next game. But yeah. Boobs. Let's talk about boobs. Well, anyway, like I was saying, Melania. Yes, I'm reading your comments on R9cast because it's the chat. It's the chat. I'm interested. It's an interesting conversation. Do you mind? But anyway, like back to the original. Melania looks like her dad, and so, like Swarren said, depends on genetics. You know, it's about genetics. Some people look better as women than men. It can go both ways sometimes. Faye says, I lost all my man boobs. I get. Oh, you lost weight. You were heavy and you lost the weights. That's good. It's good, man. Gotta stay healthy, man. Oh, update. I forgot to tell you. I went back to the doctor because my eye is still broken. My eye is still broken. Now I'm back on drugs. And my vision's getting worse. So, life's great. I mean, I still have vision. I can still see colors, lights and stuff. So, yeah, I don't know where this is going to end. Worst case scenario, I will go blind in my right eye. Let's just say that. Or I'll say legally blind. I'm going to say legally blind. I'm not going to say totally black blind. Like, oh, I can't see nothing. I'll say legally blind because basically what's happening is that my cornea is getting affected. My cornea has all of the lesions and scars and stuff. And so if a lesion pops up, then it's probably going to scar. Probably. Just depends on how bad it's going to be. So I'm going to lose vision regardless. Just how bad it's going to be depends. So I'm trying to drip drop and take my little pills, and hopefully I won't go completely blind. 1 out of 2 ain't bad. So that's what's going on there. Cause like it was like last week I was like, yeah, my eye is kind of red and it feels scratchy and itchy and more painful than usual. This isn't just regular phantom pain. This is something extra credit. And so I was like, yeah, Bridget, could you make me an appointment, please? You know, I was at work, so I was like, yeah, just make me an appointment for whenever. And they were like, oh, if it's an emergency, come in. If it's not, then come in like 2 days later. I was like, okay, it's not an emergency. Because I'm like, it's not a super emergency. So I'm like, okay. So I waited till last Wednesday. And I went in and he's like, oh, yeah, your eye's inflamed. I was like, great. He's like, all right, so I'm gonna give it. So he wrote up the thing. Gave me twice as many drippy eye drops, which are steroids. So I'm gonna get diesel, son. I'll be like, yo, what's up? I'm blind, but my muscle big. And I got the pills to help me better. You're getting eye herpes again. Actually, the eye herpes did this. Yes, they make me blind. I mean, you should basically think about it this way. And I hope no one ever gets this. Think about it as chickenpox on your cornea. That's exactly what it is. It's chickenpox on your eyeball. That's what's happening. And it feels like chickenpox on your eyeball. It hurts. It's itchy. And do not scratch them. And I'm at the point where I'm like, you know, I don't feel the need to scratch them. So, but it's annoying. But yeah, that's what it's, chickenpox on your cornea. Basically, that's what I have. So yeah, so I have to go back in 2 weeks, I think. Soren said, good luck with that depth perception. Yeah, I know, right? Well, actually, it's not bad because one, you know, the further part is blurry. Actually, I still have vision, like super clear vision up to about right there with this bad eye. And then this is, so my focal distance, the focal point on each eye is different now. It's always been different. I was 2015. I've always been 2015. I was never 2020. I was always 2015. So, I mean, this is just a more, I'm like, oh, okay, I can see it now. Like, I go like this. I'm like, okay, it's right. It's like right there. And this one is like, man, that's the same. Wait, that's not right. It's off. It's a little, they're a little off. Yeah, Pesa, sounds terrible. Chickenpox on your eyeballs. Yeah, I mean, it's just one eye, which is good because you don't want to go. It won't happen on both eyes because the way that shingles works is that it's like I just described this before, but when you have chickenpox when you're a kid, right? You ever had chickenpox in the past or vaccinated of it? Yes, I had chickenpox when I was a kid. So everyone who has had chickenpox may have shingles in the future. The virus lives inside you. So what happens is, the way that the doctor explained this, when you're a kid and you have chickenpox, you have the chickenpox. It's the same. It's the same virus. There's no difference between shingles and chicken. It's the same thing. To just name different things for some reason. Anyway, so when you have chickenpox, when you have shingles as a kid, once your body kind of figures out how to fight it, whatever, and they go away. They don't go away. Your body doesn't defeat it and then you poop it out. No, it suppresses it, and it lies dormant, and it retreats into your nerves. And I believe it's on the base of your neck, in the back of your neck. I believe that's where the nerves are, where they kind of chill out. And so when it flares up, they're like, I think 3 different pathways where it goes. It either goes up this way, zip a zoop, or it goes up like side to get torso, or it goes down your leg. And I got the head eye variant. Now the eye thing is different. The eye thing is 1 in 100 people get it, I think. 20% of people who get shingles get the eye thing. So I'm the 20% of the 100, or so, of the 1 in 100. So whatever that is, math. Pace says, I had chickenpox when I was a kid. It was effing terrible. I hope I don't get shingles later. Yeah, I mean, one of the doctors said stress can cause shingles. And so I was like, I guess so. But they also said a weakened immune system. So both, I guess, or stress could weaken your immune system, which could cause it. Both. So I would say just try to be healthy. Try to keep your immune system up. Exercise, workout, whatever you're gonna do to keep your immune system healthy. Because I'm 43 and I'm not old, and I'm not unhealthy. I'm not overweight. I'm not obese. I do have some high cholesterol, but I don't think it's that bad anymore. So, you know, I mean, I didn't think like, oh, I'm going to get shingles right now. I didn't think I was going to get it. I mean, it happened. But it also helped me change my perspective a little bit on certain things. Like, before I was like, that's stupid. Why should I worry about that? Now I'm like, that's really stupid. I'm not even, I'm like, I'm so more blasé about stuff than I was before because I don't want to stress out. Because what had happened was, like, I was on the medicine and it went away. I was like, yay, I'm done. Like a week and a half or however. Well, it was longer for me. And I was like, yeah, I'm done. And then Bridget started talking about some stuff, and it wasn't her, but she talked about, I guess it was talking about my job or something. And I got stressed out again because I was talking about the thing that stressed me out the first time and made this happen the first time. And and so I was like, that could be what kind of did it, but I don't want to tell her because I don't know, like, it's all your fault. I don't think it was. It's really about how I react. So a lot of the time when she starts going off on stuff and I'm like, you're literally trying to kill me in my mind. But when I tell her, I say, please, can you please stop? That's what I say, just like that. I say, can you please stop? That's all I say. And then she kind of quiets down and she realizes what I'm saying because right now, I don't want to have shingles forever, I don't want to go blind because the longer this is in my eye, the more likely that I will lose more vision. So I'm like, I need this to go away. I need this to go back and go to sleep, hibernate for another 34, 59 years until I'm dead. Esgee faces Esgee. If you stop hating on the PS4, you're stress less and be healthier. No, hating on the PS4 makes me happy. Ergo, therefore, it makes me healthier. You know, you might be right, but I don't derive stress from talking shit about the Sony. I don't want to say PS4 in particular because it's a box, and it's not the box's fault that its parents or its parent is not, it's less than whatever. Anyway, so the goal is less stress and be healthy, which should be your goal anyway. But for me now, I'm like, I'm hyper aware of things that stress me out. And not to be stressed about, not to really truly get stressed about anything. Like I might be like, oh, you stupid, why? You know, you'd be like, maybe you're kind of disappointed about something that happens. Like when I was sick, it was the first time around when I was like, and I was on the drugs and I was still feeling like crap. And my dad came over. He's like, hey, because he wanted to see if I was still alive or still look regular. And my dog, Danny, the idiot dog. He's an idiot dog. I can say that because he's my son. And we had a beautiful, this is my grandmother's elephant. It was a ceramic elephant. It was beautiful. It was it's like this big. It was great. It was on the floor. It was like, you know, next to a wall, whatever. Dog was doing something dumb, running around the house like it shouldn't be. He hit the elephant, knocked it over, broke it. And I was sitting there, I was like, dude, I'm sorry, God, like your team. Why does my PS4 sound like a jet engine? Who is that? Who's that in Twitch? What did the egg say to the other egg? Excuse me. Why does my PS4 sound like a jet engine? Because it's trying to take off and be the best. It's not really the best. It just sold the most. Sorry, Godliker team. I didn't see you there, but I see you now. I appreciate. But but yeah, and I do the show to kind of relax a little bit too. And when I'm getting hyped and I'm like, oh, I hate why, I'm not really upset. I'm just like, It's kind of like Trump. Trump doesn't make me upset, like the things that he do, things that he does, the things that he do, the things he does, the things he does. Wow. I've been down here for too long. Anyway, he doesn't necessarily make me upset in the way that I would be truly stressed and, you know, get shingles or whatever. But it's more like I'm shaking my head. I'm like, I'm in disbelief. I'm like, I can't believe that this is happening right now. And I have to laugh, and I'm like, okay, you know, when you're like in a bad or traumatic situation and you laugh because of it, that's kind of like how I handle most things now. If something truly upsets me, I mean, it's hard to avoid stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, or it's hard to not be truly upset when something truly upsets you, you know. But you know, you can kind of avoid certain situations, or like when Bridget's screaming at me, I'm like, can you slow your roll or something? And I try to say it as calm and as smoothly as possible, because if I come at her or anybody else with like anger or whatever, like true upsettedness, then that's me. That's how I feel. And so if I'm calm, I'm like, you're bringing this to a volcanic eruption. I need to not get upset about anything. I mean, you could disagree and you could hate what I do, but just don't. I cannot react in the way that's why I like Bridget. I guess because she's not one of the type of persons. That's words. She's not the type of person who needs for her husband to be upset for her to feel alive. I mean, there's some women that are like they nag, and they not nag, but they do stuff to their spouse or whatever to make them mad, so that it's a high or something. I don't know. It's weird. Like some people are like that. Not just female to male, but I'm just saying some people are like that. They'll like get their spouses in. I guess they want angry sex, angry lovins. Something like that. That's the best loving. This angry loving. So I'm gonna get him mad, and I'm a bone to bone out of his bone, and it's gonna be great. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But Bridget's not that way. She won't. If I tell her, okay, can we stop? She'll be mad still, but she'll be like, okay, and then she'll move. She'll move out the way. Not move out the way, but she'll go to the other room and be pouty by herself. And then she'll calm down, and I'll go over there and snuggle, and then it'll be okay. That's how it works. That's a cycle. That's a circle of life. Snuggles. That's in snuggles. And then wake up, and then get mad at Stevie, and then get angry at Stevie, and yell at Stevie, be quiet, pout, snuggles. It's a circle. I know I'm going kind of clockwise to y'all, but I'm going clockwise to me. But yeah. So, yeah, like I said, if you do get shingles, hope you don't get the eye shingles, because it's like having a chicken pox again. That's all it is, you know. And I remember as a kid, I guess because when you're a kid, you never really, chicken pox is new. You're like, oh, what is this? And you're all itchy and scratchy, right? So I had it again, and I had some lesions up around the head area. Like I have a little spot here, because you know. And so I'm remembering, like what it is now. I don't have it too much on the skin anymore, but when it was like flaring, it was like, right? I was like, okay, this is not familiar, because there's no smell. Like I'm not taking oatmeal baths like I did when I was a kid. That probably would have done it, but I don't remember it feeling like this. So if it did feel like this, it might have felt like this. As an adult, I guess, going through all the pains of life, just rusty old bones, it's not, I guess my threshold of pain is higher as well, because I've been alive longer, or I just, you know, whatever. So it's not that big a deal as far as chicken pox. So if you get it on your body or whatever, it'll be annoying, yes, but, you know, it's better than eyeball. Because our painter and friend, he got it. He was super stressed out. He was like, his house was getting foreclosed on. It was all, he was going through just hell, and he got it on his torso. He didn't get it in his eye, like me. I'm the lucky dude. And so I was like, hey, I was like, yeah, man, I had it, and I got it, and I had it for like a week, and it went away. I was like, you son of a bitch. Everybody's like, oh yeah, I had it for a week. I'm like, I had mine for a month in June. I was out for like a month in June, basically, and then July up to now, it flared up like last week, like the end of July 19th to now, it flared up last week, and so I'm like, oh great. But now, like, it's like, it's contained. Like, it's like, I mean, it's still, if I stop taking the drugs, it might flare up again. So I'm like, I have to take the drugs, and I have to keep taking it. The problem is the eye drops are really bad for the body. It does something with the bones or something. It's not promethazine. That's what Bridge it takes. it's a steroid for the eye, but it affects something with the bones or the joints of the bones, or makes it fragile. Because our neighbor was taking it, and she, I think, broke her hip or something because of the actual drug that I'm taking right now, because it weakens. I don't know, it does something, and I'm like, great, just better not hurt, or I don't know. But I mean, I'm just taking eye drops. I don't know what she was taking, but it's the same drug, I guess, in a different form. Anyway, just be safe out there, people. Don't get stressed out for any reason. Just try to look at the silver lining, or escape into video games, whether it's Spider-Man's PS4, or it's Red Dead Redemption Xbox One X, or Forza Horizon. Okay, so I think I talked about this last week, but I'm gonna talk about it now again. I learned about a special event in Forza Horizon 4, and it blew my brains out, and I was like, what? You serious? This is what? And it was spoiled. It was on a Podcast Unlocked, so they were like, okay, this is a spoiler. If you don't want to know about this, skip ahead. I was like, you know what? I'll listen. Whatever. I mean, this show is dumb anyway, so I'll listen. And they talked about it. I was like, that would have been good to find out on my own, but I'm glad I know about it, because it makes me even more excited about Forza Horizon 4. I was like, what? Wait, okay, wait a second. So and it's, I don't want to spoil it, so I'm not going to spoil it, but it's basically what they're doing. It's like so creative, and I'm like, this is why Playground Games is doing another game. They're not just doing another racing game. And I was like, wait a second. So they're gonna have this in the game, and it's gonna be this, and it's gonna and that, and this character is gonna be in the game. That's the only little hint I'll give you as far as this character is gonna be in the game, and it's gonna do this and that with this vehicle, because it's a car game, obviously. And I was like, wait, what? I said, how is that? And then they said, well, then it's gonna have this, and it's gonna have. I was like, huh? I was like, wait, I need to stop and try to understand, because I know how Forza Horizon 3 works. Oh, Pace heard it. Other people are listening. I don't want to spoil it. So, don't spoil it in chat either. Just let's let it. But I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, okay, I understand what the words are. I understand what that character is. I understand what the vehicle is. Okay, I understand that. I understand what Forza Horizon. Yes, a Microsoft IP Easter egg in Horizon. Exactly. That's perfect. Thank you, Pace. So, I understand what Forza Horizon is. Forza Horizon 3 is a perfect example of what Forza Horizon is. It's the best version of Forza Horizon. I mean, with the Hot Wheels, perfect. So then I'm like, I just thought of it right now. The Hot Wheels, the whole Hot Wheels add-on is like, oh, that could be kind of, maybe. So I'm like, right now I just thought of how it could be, but then I was like, wait, if it's just like one event, how? Explain to me how this works. So I was like, okay, I couldn't understand how Forza Horizon 4 could be better than Forza Horizon 3. Then they said seasons. So I was like, you know what? Okay, that's better. Sure. That's better. Not having seasons versus not having seasons. Better to have seasons. Yes, that's better. But the Hot Wheels was hot. So what you going to do for the hot? And then they said this thing with the IP. I was like, okay, that might be what makes it better. And if they could do more than one vehicle from this IP, I don't want to say too much, but then I'm like, okay, this could be a whole. I'm just like, video games are magic. They're becoming magic again, because you look at God of War 2017. 2018? When did God of War come out? 2018. You're like, all right, there's some magic happening with God of War, because that's not the God of War your granddaddy grew up on. That's some new stuff right there. I'm like, Kratos been to the beauty salon or something. Not really, but I'm just saying, yeah. So like, you think about certain, I guess you could say AAA studios and games are kind of upping the AAA-ness. So like, I think God of War's quadruple A. I think Forza Horizon 4 might be quadruple, not triple, quadruple A, where it's like the top of the top. So God of War, The Last of Us be quadruple A? I think it's close, but it depends on like how the mechanics of the fighting mechanics and the story and all that stuff. So, I mean, there's a lot of things that go into it. So honestly, I mean, I'm biased towards Forza because that's my favorite. So I'll say that's quadruple A, but in reality, it's probably still triple A. But it's like the top, but it's like one more tick, and then it's quadruple A. It's so close to. I mean, it is the best open world racing game, period. So it's so close to being more than that. And then I heard this, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I mean, it's almost like they're like, all right, what could we do now? How could we be better than what we had did the first time and the other to last time? And they come up with something and they do it. And I'm like, okay, you know what? These people got mad talent. Look, I mean, you see how many racing games come out, right? You look at like Drive Club, blah, 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 blah. Drive Club had plenty of time to be the best racing game ever. And it wasn't. Because they had to compete against the best racing game ever. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you're coming out, if Sony's going to make a racing game, they have to make a racing game better than Forza Horizon 4. Period. There's no, this Gran Turismo is not the same as Horizon. No. That's not working. You can't play that game. Forza Horizon is the king. If you want the crown, you want to sit on the throne, you got to be better than the king. And right now, I don't see anybody. I see no one giving Playground Games any type of competition in that area. And it's kind of cool. I mean, it's good for Xbox fans or whatever. Well, it's good for me because I'm an Xbox fan, but I'm an Xbox fan because of Forza Horizon. Because part of my lineage as a gamer, falling in love with video games, is that is racing games. The arcade racers kind of hooked me. That was one aspect of it. So yeah, I mean my ultimate thing. I know I'm going long, but whatever. My ultimate kind of dream would be remake Space Harrier the right way. Please, Sega. And I guess. I think. I would say remake Space Harrier, but I would also say make a modern version of Space Harrier. I know there were some. I think not Sin and Punishment. I forgot what game it was for the Wii U. It's not for the Switch. I know that Kid Icarus that was out for the 3DS was kind of. There's some games that kind of touch on that, like 3D third person flying around shooting things. But Sega needs to come back and do that. I mean, I was watching the new game that they're pimping is Sonic Team Racing, and I'm looking at that. I'm like, okay, it's really just the up-res version of Sonic Racing Transformed, except you don't transform anymore. I don't think, and it's Team Racing, but it feels and looks the same, but. I'm like, I don't think I want to play that. I didn't buy the Sega Genesis collection thing, so. Mario doesn't care anymore. What is this? Crazy, bro. What is this? I gotta look at it. Let me play this real quick.
Round 2. Yeah.
Ooh.
Round 2.
Dang. Dang, man. Pace says, nope, Mario and Sony at the Rio Olympics 2016. I think it's a Wii U game. Never heard of it. Mario and Sonic, you mean? I see. I think that was subconsciously you put Sony because you're a little bit of a fan of them. Or of it. They're both right. They're both distinguished. The them and the it of Sony. Sony is a corporation, and the corporation is composed of many thousands of people, 100,000, however many people are at Sony. So yeah, I hate when people refer to Sony as a them, But that's just me. It's correct. I just don't. Whatever. And this picture right here of this supernova, I think that's what that is. It looks like an eyeball. Let me see. That's the wrong thing too. That looks like an eyeball. Don't that look like an eyeball? Eyeball? Doesn't that look like an eye? Like a guy? That looks like an eyeball. There's that fiery white stuff there. That's the herpesis. that's the what was it called? Bridget went and looked on like WebMD and they showed all the horrific things about shingles cases. I was like, oh my god, this guy had freaking all over his face. It's optical, not optical. It's I'm gonna say optical. Zoster, ophthalmo zoster. I think that's what it's called technically. Not herpes, but what did I just say? Opthal. I think it's opthal zoster. Let me look it up. God dang it. Let me look it up. Ophthalmic? It might be ophthalmic. And related to the eye and its disease. So, let's see. Zoster. Is it ophthalmicus? So zoster ophthalmicus. Yeah, those are the pictures. Oh my god, I'm not gonna show you. It's so bad. Oh, this kid had it on his freaking eye like that. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, this young kid had it too. Whoa, that's worse than that's way worse than what I had. Woo-wee. Man, y'all want to see pictures of this? I'm gonna show y'all pictures of this. This is not what I had. I mean, this is what I had, but it wasn't that bad. Jeez. Woo. Okay, I gotta make it big. This is what okay, I'm not going through it. My thing was kind of red like that. Not that. Close. It wasn't like, okay, that's bad. No, didn't have it on the tongue. That's gross. No. Man, oh my god. Not quite. It was like that. It didn't have all the goop gop though. It was red like that though. I didn't have that. I don't know what that is. That's a little different. Wow. It was kind of it was like this. It was like this. See, it was just like a red eye. It was a little swollen, barely. But these guys, whoa. Okay, this is pretty gross. Oh. Yet I'm still looking. I'm trying to find something that's closer to kind of what I was going through. None of this is really bad stuff. But that one where it was just like a super red eye, that was kind of close. And then a little bit like that, but not really. Yeah, see, that's the other. See, I was on the neck and the shoulder. Yeah. So I guess it's always on the right eye. Is it? Oh no, these people have both sides. So I guess I don't know. I guess it depends where it goes when you're a kid, huh? No, that wasn't that bad. Yeah. So that's yeah. That's kind of yeah. So. Yeah, it's a little cloudy, a little bit more. So I'm just gonna probably just get a different prescription on one eye, but I have to wait till I go through all this and it goes away for real, so I can normalize. My vision can normalize, whatever that is, and I can get some new glasses. So I'm not worried about it too much, But I think that's it. I don't have too much else to say. Had a long day. Doing some good work there, and yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, remember allgames.com/live. That's where the shows be happening. That's where the music is all the time. Go to my Instagram. I do a lot of just nature pictures because of a lot of tree frogs, a lot of ducks. I was out there on my route. 'Cause I'm a mailman. was out there on my route, and I was like, I got to deliver some package, doop-a-doop-a-doo. And there's about 2 families of ducks, probably 3. There's one mama duck and her little ducklings, 8 of them, of course. I don't know why the hell always have 8, but whatever. They had 8, and they were like little fuzzy, little yellow and green. They were like, and then there was another where they're juvenile. I took a picture. I put it on my Instagram. Lord Esgee, LORDESGEE. Instagram. That's where the ducks be at. And I took a picture of the juveniles like a week or 2 ago, and then I took a picture of them like yesterday or whatever, and they're like twice the size. I'm like, damn, man, these ducks be growing fast. And they were friendly. They were like, give us food. They were like walking up to me, and I just stood there and I got down and I took a picture there. And the longer I stayed there, they realized I didn't have any food for them, so they went away. But yeah, they walked straight up. They're like, oh snap, where the food at, son? I was like, no. Click, and took a picture. So bam. You can see my aminals. You see all the natural aminals in Florida on my Instagram. We got tree frogs, got ducks. There are some mushrooms. I like to take mushrooms sometimes. I have this one picture of a mushroom I put up. It's one of them. It's on a palm tree. It's like a weird monster mushroom where it doesn't even look like a mushroom. It's just like a growth. I'm like, wow, okay. It's a spore or something. I don't know. That. I used to do a lot of sunrises, but I don't drive that way to work anymore because it takes too long. And my truck's running good, so I'm like, let's go on the highway. And my AC works. I fixed my AC somewhat. I could probably squeeze a little bit more charge in it to get it cooler, but right now it was consistent. The leak is gone, so I'm like, all right, good. What I should do is drain it from the actual clutch compressor, well, the clutch, wherever the super low side, drain some of the liquid out so I can pump some more back in. I think that's what the problem is. I think it's too much like either oil or something in there. Yes, the AC has oil in it. The AC lines have oil mixture into the Freon. That's what keeps the clutch lubricated, son. But yeah, truck talk with Steve. So anyway, I was trying to change out my suspension linkage. I can't ramble off parts of cars like that. Not that good. Anyway, but yeah, allgames.com/live. Check that out. If you want to be my friend on Xbox Live, it's Esgee. If you want to be my friend on PSN, it's, I think it's Lord Esgee. I don't remember. I gotta find the plug for my. See, that's the dumb thing about. Well, okay, I'm not gonna say it's a dumb thing about PlayStation 3, but it's the same thing with the Xbox. It has a specific plug in it, and I have to find a specific plug because I don't remember where I put it. So I gotta dig through all my plugs, cables, and find it so I can plug it in. Because I was gonna bring it in here and plug it up, but I couldn't find a plug. So I plugged it into a monitor. I had a HDMI to VGA cable. But the problem with that is that I get no sound. So I have to either buy an adapter with breakout audio or plug in the audio into my controller. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Yeah, that works. Haha, I just figured it out. Just figured it out. That way I don't have to buy anything. But the same thing with the PS4. I mean, the PS3 doesn't have a headphone jack in that controller, does it? I don't remember. Wow. I gotta check it out. I bought a wired PS3 controller, so I don't think they do. But I'll see. I'll figure something out. But yeah, I think that's it. I'm tired. I'll probably go play some more Graveyard Keeper because it's an easy, fun game, and the music's nice. And the only thing I'll say about Graveyard Keeper on the Xbox One X, anyway, it's not optimized, so it stutters. Frame pacing is something weird. Stutters. So that's weird. I mean, it's not, dude. It's an X. You know, the X can do the game. It's just, yeah, the game isn't optimally. I don't know what's going on to make it do that, but excuse me. But I appreciate y'all hanging out. Appreciate your pace. Appreciate you. Tiger Claw, God Liker Team, Kajudo, Shadow Next Gen, Sworn Brr, do plague. Shabba labba ding dong. That's it. Oh, I could do it. Who does it? I think Freeman Daddy does it. He's like, I want to be like all games interactive, AGI, and they used to read out all the names in the chat. And I'm looking at all the. Okay, I'm gonna read out only the people who are actually in chat, because there's some people who are yellowed out, so they're like taking a nap or something. So first, I want to say thank you to all my chatters. Again, Gren, Agent Gren, yeah, Agent again, Dren, Agent Gren, Burr. Oh no, Burr's not there anymore. Forget you, Burr. Duplex, Derek H. Hey, what's up, Supervisor? I don't know. Esgee, that's me. Why am I purple? I don't know. Funny Dale, hey, having hey, Nux Sonic, hey, MTX, hey, Shadow Next Gen. I said you already. Tiger Cloud, who cares? Titan. Yeah, that's it. That's not a lot of people. War. I was gonna say Wargizilla, Yogizilla, and Warham, and Sub-Z, and Raginator, and Rafa. He's probably listening to Spotify, which he usually does. That's it. I don't care. Oh, Kazan and Hey Jude. Hey Jude. Something, something, something. Don't care what the words are. I was okay, I don't care. It's like, you know, you have a thought, you're like, oh yeah, I remember this thing that's interesting about the Beatles, and then I say, oh yeah, that's right, I don't care about that, and I don't care so much. I so much don't care about it that, and then I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it anymore. But I will say, this will be the last thing, that I have been doing some research into CG animation, and I kind of know my way around Blender. It's a free animation program. They're about to release 2.8, which has the grease pencil is already in there, but this one has a different UI, GUI, and UI shift and change to make it just easier, user-friendly, easier, just more familiar. And the grease pencil is gonna get like onion skinning and all kinds of stuff to make it a true 2D animation tool within the 3D engine of Blender. So it is that's gonna be the place where a lot of people, I think, are gonna go and do their 2D animations within the 3D world, because you could build a world and then you do your 2D animation, right? And you can just do the animation and then you can shift it, because it's a flat plane still. It's a flat plane within the 3D world. So depending on how you do the animation, you could change it up and just, you know, make it fit. But you can, you know, move it. You know, you could put the keyframes in so that it moves correctly within the space of the world that you create. And I'm like, that is the best. Like right now, like the video that I have in mind would be perfect, because it's all flying through like water and space and sky. So I'm like, I don't even need to have it like kind of lined up with the ground, or it's just all flight and stuff. So it's like all clouds, particles, water simulation, space, stars, nebula, more cloud simulation. So I'm like, I could do this video that I have in my mind, but I need to build a cocoon type of thing. I need to build the hero character, and I need to build a monster. So that's where I'm at. I'm like, okay, I have an idea of what the hero character is going to be. It's going to be female. I'll just say that. I have an idea of how the first scene is going to be. I've kind of I've done some preliminary work as far as not storyboarding, but it's kind of animatics, but not quite. But I have like the first scene stuff, how that happens within like the first little scene before the first chorus. When the first chorus hits, then boom, and I know where that goes, and then I know where the second chorus is. Then boom, up to the bridge, I know where that takes place, and I have it kind of all mapped out in my head, even though I didn't draw it all out. So I think so yeah, that's what I'm working on. I just figured out by watching a simple 15-minute YouTube video how to actually rig a character in Blender, and I was like, oh, that's how it's so freaking simple. So I'm slowly but surely I'm building up my knowledge base and skills to actually do that. So it's gonna be a long road, but I want to. That's one thing that I actually do want to do. I've had this idea for a video in my mind for a couple of years now. It's just a music video, and I had the song, but it was a Sheena Murray song. So I think I'm going to either take the same track and write something and have somebody else sing on it, or I'm gonna create a whole different new song. So I'll figure that out. That's not really the most important part of it. The most important part is getting the animation and stuff done. So Shadow Next Gen says, good news regarding the terrible event in Jacksonville. It was originally reported that there might be 4 or more people killed. Now it is only 2, one of them being the shooter. Obviously it was going obviously it should go without saying that other person who was killed is still tragic. Yes. I mean, actually, you know what, that it is tragic, but it kind of changes the light of it. Like maybe it was a disgruntled boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, lover, whatever, and they were like, and then they go and they went and they just killed their lover or something. You know, doesn't make it better, but it gives it a little. It makes it a little less nonsensical, if that makes sense. Still tragic, still bad, but it's like, oh, it's not just a crazy person going in and killing people for fun, quote unquote fun. So it doesn't make me feel any better, but you know, it's like silver lining. I mean, it's only one person, one victim, I should say. You know, still sucks. Well, I mean, hopefully when they did pass away, that it wasn't too painful for them. That's the one thing. That's the one thing I always kind of wish for when people pass away or something tragic happens, that they weren't in pain. And even though like the way that the human body works, the whole shock response is that you'll be in pain for a little bit, but it triggers the shock, and then you're out of pain. You're just in shock, so you don't feel the pain anymore, but you're still dying. And that's a human defense mechanism for death. I mean, basically for death. But I mean, it's still bad to say, and it's still bad to go through it. But you know, I mean, there are worse ways to kind of go, and I haven't witnessed any like that, but I've heard of like things, and I'm like, that's not good. So anyway, just try to stress less, try to be happy, and try to be healthy, and try to keep your immune system up so that you don't get eye problems like me. But I appreciate y'all hanging out. Shout out Next Gen, thanks. Pace, everybody else, remember God in chat. Okay, Judo, thank you. And I'm out. And I'm tired. And I'm gonna play the song again. Where's my song? I'm gonna play it again. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I'm gonna play it again. No, actually, I'm gonna play the next song, which is no, I'm not gonna play that. I gotta go back down to around the bottom. Actually, I think I was gonna say I need to take out the. Wait, what's this? Yeah. Check it, y'all. Is this 3/4? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, it's 1, 4, 4. Yo, I'm when it rock, when it flop, when I. Some when it chop, when it rock, when I. And then me rock, when it chop, when I. Some when it not, when it mop, when I. Come on the set, when it rock, when I. Money in the team and join chop, when I bust it out, bust it in. Now we gonna begin. Actually, we're just ending, so I wanna say thank you to all of my peoples in chat anyway. Discord and allgames.com/live. Let's do it. I almost choked a second there, but now I'm back, so I'm gonna jump in everywhere. Fair with a friend, not me. I stand by. I got mad loyalty, and everybody wanna. But yeah, I appreciate y'all hanging out. Tilt away all games. I appreciate it later. Oh man, did I turn it off? Yeah, it's off. Okay. And all y'all people in chat, all y'all people on whatchamacallit, on Blender. Wow, that's not even a. Oh man, wait. Oh, good. All y'all people in Mixer, all my people out there, can I see what y'all saying? I don't hear it. Only took 1,000 years for that to come off, but that. Oh, okay, that's the old. I turned that off. Twitter. Mix is gone. I turned it off. Hello. Is this gonna update it to where it is at? Mix is gone. I turned it off. It did it. Wait, I gotta listen to it. Update it to where it is at. Mix is gone. I turned it off. It did. Okay, it works. That's good. At least Twitch has good. I guess Mixer and Twitch would have the same sound, and YouTube. So that's good. All Games is the only one that doesn't get the music super loud. It's like super quiet in the background, which is weird. I don't get it, but doesn't matter. Dumbing some rip sound in my town, down with the rip now. This sounds like a Macklemore track, right? Or he could rap on it. He could rap on anything. Tell me number, tell me red, tell me come on the print, time on the toe flow. Wild porn, Tim on you when you time in the soul. So, yo ho, come on, dip in the down at the Soho. I'm a Jimmy Dammer, cause Jimmy Dammer, I'm bro. I'm in the summer, and me, my farmer, the pin, the common, I'm a tip, my mama, down, the baby mama. I'm in the camera, the Jimmy Sherman, the blamey Burma, damn it, Jimmy Carmen, the Derby, the British Zermer. Zigo Pony, the Chama Derby, the Briny Durden, Zimmy, Lemma, down with the Jimmy German. Let me see about this one. I want to see. No. Let's see about. No, not that one. Shoot. I don't remember. That's not the one. That's the one. Let's see if I can do a quick rhyme on this one. Ready? Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Yo, when I rap, when I rhythm on flow, I'ma just rip when I flip, flop, blow. I'ma wanna ride when the sound, when the trip. Everybody wanna just bust their lip. And some with the freaking tongue, come with the dip. When I'm on dip, y'all wanna sip. And I got the syrup, the scissor, rigor. I'ma just man when I blaze on cripper. Yes, I wanna rest some rest. I'm undead, unless I'm the ass. I'm blessed with all the skills and mills and bills and got bills, the bills and the Brazils. I'm around for reals. I'ma know for the flow. Everybody's so. Mine is on picking the niggas, I get the rover. Allgames.com, make his own background. But I'm always angel, but now when around no. And we're on when there is for the rope. But I'm hot on same phone. But let's go. I'm out for the G-bone, down for the dough. I gotta write some words to this eventually, though. When I ride once and when I'm wild, and when I'm sound, when I'm in so money. I'm a cold time, chip a chong chow. When I'm in chong yang. It's chong pan, them and no whip. Don't put your jump on, give me don't daddy. It's jumping and I'm on the lip. Everybody wanna try, but you can't even take a sip. When you phone, when I ride, when the phone, when the phone's down, when I'm on deck, boom, body. I'm chewing, chicken, chong, bone, chicken, thing, don't ring, don't I. When I roll, let's just ready, go. Are you ready? Let's just get it. Mo's in when I'm out, don't mow. When I'm out, don't you can don't let it go. I'm a 19, even don't. That's the hook. So, have you told you don't let don't zip in that drop no. Never not bones and not no. Never sit down and not no. Whoa. When I rise, when I'm on blast, everybody wanna just bit boom bass. I'm just gonna go zip some ass. I'ma just flow when I'm at boom bass. Everybody wanna just see how I do my thing. Maybe eventually I'll stream when I hold my thing. Showing me making music, yes man. That is the 100% plan. One of the same with the 7% man. I'm the same with 100% and. Are you ready? Can you see me ready? I'm on the sun phone, being phone flatty. I'm on the soul in your nightmares like Freddy. I'm a do like Jason X. When I'm on with the flow, when it bass the backs. When I'm on the who plays the best? I'm gonna go put the stone bone with the don't ship on the boat. Ha, home when I rip. I'm just gonna be going to play some Xbox One X. Yes. And when the Bible, when the Bible, when the Bible, so when the Bible, so hey, when the Bible, then the no more, but the Bible. wow wow zipping on me mama hey when the mama zipping on mama zipping on me mama hey when the mama zipping on mama with the mouth and the mouth oh my mama zipping on mama with the mouth zipping on mouth hey when the mama zipping on mouth with the mama zipping on mouth when the mama zipping on mouth with the mama zipping on mouth hey mama zipping on mouth meow meow. When rap, everybody wanna just ride in the top. I'm a tone tip on the rap on the rip. Gotta swallow a bit. When the bone with the shit bone bomb whenever see my number no cause I'm too busy. When the phone's in between time when the red time King Kong Jin Jong Jang for the ship. Maybe I'll do a little rap song sick right here. Maybe on that phone there. How you gon' feel when I bust some of it when the phone bomb tip it don't sound won't be. This is really good. I think I'm gonna take this song track, make it a nice super dope hot rap song sing rap. Pump and tip it don't sound understand. Yes yo and the bomb and the bim bomb but just down bomb in the bomb yeah but the down in the mouth, took a bound now, bang it bound, and my down mouth, in the mouth, took a bound, bang it bound, now, hey, look at the mouth, think it now, look at the mouth, now, think it bound, when the mouth, think it bound, took a bound, think it bound, hey, look at the mouth, think it bound, took a bound, think it bound, look at the mouth, think it bound, took a bound, think it bound, hey. All right, y'all. I'm out. I appreciate y'all hanging out. I appreciate y'all hanging out. I appreciate y'all hanging out. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me. With me. With me. With me. With me. Preach. That was fun. Wasn't that fun? That was very fun. My throat is on fire right now. Fire. Is this gonna? Wasn't that fun? Aye, y'all. Still to wait.